everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. My name is Stacy. I am the Palladian Awakener. So today, let's talk about January 2024 horoscopes and see what energies may be coming up for each and every one of us for the month of January. Overall, I think this is going to be a really fantastic month, and things are going to start moving forward because all of the planets will be direct beginning the end of January here. So just a couple things to note before I dive into each and every sign. Keep in mind these are general readings. If you'd like a reading tailored just to you, for you, all about you, you can check out my website, and I'll be sure to put the link to that in the description box below. Also, I use Western tropical astrology, and I'm also using the whole sign house system for all of my videos on my channel here. So again, it depends on what system you prefer. I believe there are up to 10, if not more, house systems. So again, as I always say, take what resonates and leave the rest. Do watch for your ascendant sign. If you don't know your ascendant, you can certainly watch for your sun sign as well, and any other planets that you want to watch for, especially if you have a stellium in a particular sign. You can certainly watch for that as well, because you're definitely going to be exhibiting a lot of those energies that are coming through that sign in particular. So just a couple highlights for the month of January, again, before I dive into all 12 signs. So we're definitely going to talk about the moons this month. So we have a wonderful new moon in Capricorn. This is happening on the 11th at 20 degrees. We're going to talk about that. We have a full moon in Leo at the end of the month on the 25th, and this is happening at 5 degrees of Leo. And also, as I mentioned earlier, we have Uranus. We have all of the planets now direct in the sky, which is absolutely incredible. So we have Uranus stationing direct finally at the end of the month here on January the 27th. And this is happening at 19 degrees of Taurus. And then we have Mercury stationing direct right on the 1st of January. So that is good news as well. And if you do follow the asteroids, we do have Juno stationing retrograde on the 12th of January. And this is happening in Virgo at 21, almost 22 degrees of Virgo. Now, there's going to be a pileup of energy going into Capricorn this month, which I absolutely love. That means we're going to get a lot of stuff done in January and February. I think we really need this energy to start gaining some momentum and traction in the year ahead. So the new year is going to start off with, I think, a really positive momentum. We have Mars moving into Capricorn on the 4th. We have Mercury moving back into Capricorn on the 13th, because again, Mercury was retrograde in December there in Sagittarius. Mercury is in Sagittarius right now, but Mercury will ingress into Capricorn on the 13th. Big news this month, Pluto is moving back into Aquarius on the 20th of January. Now, Pluto is going to be here until September. Now, think back to 2023, March, April, May, June timeframe. Whatever happened during those 3 to 4 months, or if there was anything that you put into motion or started new, that is going to come back around now. That is going to start picking up speed. We also have a conjunction between the Sun and Pluto at that very last degree of Capricorn, early degree of Aquarius. This is incredible, you guys. This is just going to highlight and amp up that energy moving into Aquarius. And this is happening on January the 20th. So mark your calendar, give or take a day or two, depending on where you are on the planet. But this is a very powerful day, you guys. Even on a collective level, I could go on and on and on. Pay attention to the news if you're into that, even your own personal life. What are you going to be starting new this month? Because that's going to, believe it or not, give you a flavor of the next 20 years, wherever Aquarius sits in your house, or in your chart, I should say. And we're going to talk about that for every single sign. And then last but not least, let me see here. So we have Venus currently in Sagittarius. She just popped into Sagittarius on the 29th of December. She's going to be moving into Capricorn at the end of the month on the 23rd. And also, actually another reminder, Jupiter just stationed direct as well on December the 30th. So as I mentioned, lots of fantastic forward momentum ahead. So let's jump into each and every sign. Hi Aries, let's start with where I think your focus is going to be for the month of January. So you can see there that you have a lot of action, a lot of energy happening in your Capricorn house of your chart. So I think your focus this month, Aries, is going to continue to be on work, your status, your public reputation. Also for some of you, this could be maybe planning for retirement or getting ready for retirement. This could also have something to do with your parents or parental figures in your life, Aries, as well. Now, once the sun shifts into Aquarius, that's your 11th house of groups, friendship circles, memberships, associations that you belong to. This also represents your role in these groups, memberships, associations, circle of friends that you belong to. This is also the house of your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and also your long-term planning or long-term goals for you, Aries. So I think that's where your focus is going to be this month. And let's talk about the moons now. So the new moon in Capricorn, this is a brand new beginning, again, up in that career sector for you, Aries. So this is usually, so new moons, I usually recommend to folks to plant those seeds of intention. So what do you want to manifest in the next 6 months or so, once we have that Capricorn full moon, approximately 6 months from now? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring into your life? Is it a new job? That actually could be possible around this time. But if you are looking for a new career, plant those seeds of intention, get your resume ready to go, start brushing up on maybe some interviewing skills or whatever the case may be. Or maybe some of you want to start that side hustle. So now is the time to get some traction, start moving towards your goals and ambitions, Aries. Now, for those of you, again, not in the workforce, this could be, again, retirement. This could be something to do with your community. This could be helping other people out. Like maybe you are now offering your services. So maybe you're consulting part-time, or maybe you are becoming a teacher or an elder. You're basically downloading your skill set to the next generation that's coming up behind you. So that could be a possibility as well. Now, what I love about this new moon is that it's making a harmonious aspect to Uranus, and Uranus is down in your sector of money, work, finances, material possessions, and this is also your self-worth, Aries. So for those of you, actually for those of you that run a business, own a business, but even if you're working for someone else, this is a good time to pitch yourself to either a new clientele, a new group, a new association. Also ask for a raise. You know, this is a good time to do it around this new moon. So on the 11th of January, because again, ask yourself, Aries, are you worth it? Like, aren't you worth more? You know, and this might not even have to do with money, you know. Again, I'm just using this as a possibility. But again, use this energy to your advantage this month. We're going to get a lot of traction this month, a lot of forward momentum with that stellium in Capricorn this month, which is absolutely incredible. Really good energy too to tackle the hard stuff this month. So if there's anything that you've been putting off, anything that you don't want to do, Aries, now is the time to tackle it this month. Well, we have Mars in here technically for 6 weeks. So over the next 6 weeks, take advantage of this energy and tackle stuff that you've been putting off for a really long time. You know, even if it is at, you know, this could be at home, this could be at work, this could be a family situation, whatever the case may be, just get it done. You're going to have the motivation and drive and passion to just get things done this month. Now, let's see here. The new moon is squaring the nodes of destiny, fortune, fate this month, or I should say around the 11th of January. Now, this just means a readjustment. And, you know, the North Node is in your first house there, Aries. So this could be really anything. The first house touches any area of your life, but in particular, I'm going to focus on this new moon. So what adjustments do you need to make in your career, your work, how you make money, how you earn money? Again, your values, your self-worth, maybe material possessions. Maybe there's an adjustment that has to take place here. This could also have to do with, even if it's like something to do with diet or a health routine or a habit, I should say. Like I said, possibilities are endless, but there's a readjustment that needs to take place around this new moon. Now, the full moon in Leo, this is a fantastic one for you, Aries, because it's making a beautiful aspect to your energy in particular. So if you have anything around 5 degrees of Aries or even 5 degrees of Sagittarius, it's going to be infused with this Leo lioness type of energy, Aries, and it's happening in your 5th house. So this is fun. This is joy. This is bringing the fun and joy back into your life. This is reconnecting with your kids or something to do with children. If you work with children, excellent energy, absolutely fantastic energy to reconnect with them. But it could be, for you in particular, this might be an active full moon, so move the energy out of your body, get active, even if it's just walking or getting outside with the kids or your family, whatever the case may be. If you're single, Aries, romance could be coming into your life at this time. The possibilities are there, so get out and mix and mingle. Beautiful time for romance and dating and pleasure and just having fun. And let me just see here. The only thing is this full moon is squaring up to Jupiter again in your house of money and earnings and work. So I don't know. I don't see a downside. Like squares to Jupiter, there's no downside. There's just excess, right? So anything Jupiter touches or comes into contact with, Jupiter kind of expands. So because this is in your money house, Aries, again, I'm going to just point out the obvious here. This is like spending too much money on your kids, spending too much money on your family, spending too much money on having fun, maybe, or spending too much money on this new person that you just met and you want to like lavish them with all this cool stuff. That's kind of what I see as a possibility. I'm not saying it's going to happen because that's why I do these videos. I prepare people for the energy, and then what we do is work with the energy, right? So again, Aries, if you want to do that, have at her, you know, like have at her. This is the full moon to do it. But again, if you're watching your nickels and dimes, if you're trying to keep that savings account bulked up, just be mindful around this full moon. You'll really want to indulge, like you'll feel on top of the world. You're going to feel really good at the end of the month. So you're going to want to like just spend, or, you know, buy big, lavish material possessions as well. So just heads up there. All right, and then what else do we have here? So we have Venus, who just popped into Sagittarius there at the end of December. Now, again, this is trining your energy, Aries. So again, I think with Venus in here, you are going to have that feel-good energy all month long, and it definitely is going to be amped up at the end of the month with this full moon, like I was just mentioning. But Venus in the 9th house, this is incredible for travel, like incredible. And again, if you're single, Aries, you could meet someone traveling. That's absolutely a possibility. You could fall head over heels for somebody just traveling, you know, probably long distance, but I mean, it could be short distance as well, or in your immediate community. But this is definitely highlighting long distance travel, something overseas. So excellent time to travel this month, Aries, over the next 4 weeks with this energy in your 9th house. Also, if you have any legal situations going on, Venus is going to help smooth things over in this area of your life. And hopefully, because this is trining your energy, things are going to go your way when it comes to like court matters or legal matters or anything to do with the justice system. Things should go your way. And if anything, you should be getting some funding or finances through this transit as well, because this is like making money or getting money from international matters or through the justice system or the legal system or whatever the case may be. Because wherever Venus goes, she attracts, you know, and Venus at a high level represents money and love, right? If you know, I just want to stick to the basics here. So Venus is going to attract, you know, so if you own a business, Aries, push yourself outside of your comfort zone this month, because you could be attracting resources from other sources that you never thought possible. So definitely take advantage of this over the next 4 weeks. Again, incorporate this. So, you know, your career is highlighted this month. So take advantage of this energy for sure. We talked about Mars. Yeah, tons of energy in Capricorn. Take advantage of this powerhouse energy. And it's not going to be here forever. So definitely take advantage of this and plow through those goals, your ambitions, whatever you got to get done this month. Aries, get it done. This is the month to do it, absolutely. Yeah, let's talk about Pluto. So Pluto is moving into your 11th house, again, of friendships, groups, memberships, associations, people that you surround yourself with. And again, this is your role in those groups that you belong to. So, and this is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, and any sort of humanitarian efforts if you belong to any of those Aries. This is going to look completely different in 20 years. And if you're sitting there saying to yourself, no, I've had these friends for like since high school and I've been hanging around with them forever, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I don't care. That's going to change. That's going to change, Aries. Like seriously. Pluto is here. Now, okay, if they are true friends, if they are for your highest good, they'll be here in 20 years from now. They will be here. They're going to stick around. But Pluto wants us to be our true authentic selves. Pluto wants to, in your situation, Pluto wants to make sure the people that surround you are authentically there for you, that are authentically true friends. So this is a long transit, Aries. So I'm going to be talking about this for a long time, but this is just the beginning. This is just the beginning. And with the sun coming together with Pluto middle of January on the 20th, again, pay attention to this month and what's coming down the pipe. And again, look back to 2023, March, April, May, June, approximately those 3 to 4 months, because that's when you may have initiated something new that's going to, I know it's hard to wrap your head around it because it's hard for me to even say this, but this is catapulting you over 20 years, believe it or not. This is just the beginning of something brand new, again, in this 11th house arena for you at this time. So let's see here. Did I miss anything? I just want to make sure. Yeah, no, I think that wraps up the month, Aries. So all in all, I think January is going to be a fantastic month. So enjoy it. Like I said, take advantage of it. And we'll see you back here in February. Bye for now. Hey, Taurus. So let's dive in here. I think where your focus is going to be this month are on 9th house and 10th house matters, Taurus. Look at all that energy in Capricorn. And guess what? That is fantabulous for the earth signs this month because it's trining your energy. And not only that, they're going to be touching Jupiter and Uranus in a positive, harmonious direction, Taurus. So I think you're going to have a good month. All in all, I think January is a good month. But this is, I love this for you. I love this for the earth signs. I think you're going to have a good month, but you have to take advantage of this energy. So if you just sit back and expect the universe to deliver, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out for you. You have to put yourself out there. You have to move with this energy and take advantage of this energy. So the 9th house, let's talk about the 9th house. So this is, if you're doing any traveling this month, Taurus, yeah, this looks like a good month to travel. You got tons and tons and tons of energy in there. So definitely take advantage of that. This also has to do with like teaching. This is higher education. This is also the legal system, any sort of legal matters coming down the pipe. This is a good, anything in this house that you don't want to tackle, this is the month to tackle, thanks to Mars. Mars is going to be in here for approximately 6 weeks, so take advantage of this energy. Taurus, if you own a business, or if you have a side hustle, expand your network. Go outside of the town or city or place of living or state or whatever that you live in. Put your stuff online. Try to get it online. Try to reach a bigger, wider audience. You know, and if you want to go international, I think that's going to be profitable for you this month in particular because of that crazy amount of energy in your 9th house, in the Capricorn house of your sky. Now, you have a new moon here as well, Taurus. So this is when I usually recommend folks to plant your seeds of intention in this area of life that you want to manifest in the next 6 months or so, when we have a Capricorn full moon. So plant those seeds of intention. What do you want to bring to fruition in a 9th house matter? And again, it could be teaching. It could be something to do with educational matters, maybe going back to school or university or college or whatever the case may be. This could even be just upgrading, or this could be maybe you need to be the teacher. Maybe you need to turn the spotlight on you and be the coach, the mentor, the elder, and download your expertise to the next generation who's coming up under you. That could be a possibility as well. This is the house of the gods, Taurus. So I'm going to say go big, like go big or go home type of mentality. But again, for you, Taurus, you're going to feel really indulgent this month. So I would say, yeah, you might have to push yourself a little bit harder this month to push yourself outside of your comfort zone and take advantage of these energies this month. And also this new moon, let me just see here. Yeah, it's making a trine to Uranus there in your 1st house. Anything to do with your 1st house, Taurus, like, yeah, you got Jupiter there, Uranus there. This could touch any area of your life. So again, manifestation is super high for you this month. Take advantage of this new moon. Call in, manifest whatever you want to manifest. Write down your intentions. Write down your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Light a candle. Whatever your, doesn't have to be a big ritual, but if you do have a ritual, do that, I would say, suggest around January 11th. Now we have a full moon in Leo down in your 4th house. So this is a culmination point, Taurus. So this could have something to do with romance, dating. This could also have something to do with your children. Definitely a culmination point surrounding family orientation, or your roots, or something to do with mom, dad, parental figures in your life at this time, Taurus. So this is a culmination point. It is in a beautiful sign of Leo. It's a heart-centered area of our chart. And for you being in the 4th house, that is just beautiful, incredible energy. But it is making a square up to Jupiter. Squares to Jupiter aren't horrible. It's just that anything Jupiter touches, he makes a lot bigger. So if there's drama in the household, or if someone's getting under your skin, somebody that you live with, Jupiter is just going to expand that a little bit. He's going to expand the drama a little bit. But again, Jupiter is not there to harm. Jupiter wants us to indulge. Jupiter wants us to bring in the joy, the laughter, the fun. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of, you know, I don't know, maybe for those of you that are renovating the home, or looking to move at this time, maybe some of you are buying a home at this time, or moving into a new apartment or condo or something like that. Watch out for excess expenses, or spending too much money on the home. That could be a possibility as well, or something to do with your partner's finances. you might have to reel that in or be mindful of that. Again, this could be you or your partner. So again, not a bad full moon, but full moons could be quite wild and dramatic as it is. But nothing to fear, Taurus, just nothing to fear, just something to be aware of. That's all. Okay, and then we have Venus up in your 8th house of other people's resources. So this could be, again, your partner's resources. This could be any sort of shared property or resources. This is also the house of investments. This is a really deep, intense, passionate house, Taurus. So you could be enjoying some fancy time with your partner at this time. Venus is going to be in here for approximately 4 weeks or so. So, and wherever she goes, she attracts. So your partner actually could benefit from this transit. This is attracting or drawing in income from other sources. So your partner could get a raise, your partner could get a bonus, or somebody that you live with could get an inheritance or a payout or something like that. And that's going to benefit you on the resources front, on the cash front. You could, if you're single, Taurus, you could actually even attract a partner this month. And it could be quite deep and intense. So just not a bad thing, but one thing about Venus moving through the 8th house is sometimes this can turn into like jealousy, very intense intimacy. What's the word I'm looking for? Obsession. Like this could be a really obsessive transit for Venus as well. Whether you're coupled or not, actually, you could turn a little bit intense when it comes to partnerships, love, sex, things like that. So just be, again, nothing bad, but just be mindful of that if you're kind of noticing something off when it comes to that area of your life. That's all it is. It's just Venus cruising through here, and then she's going to pop into Capricorn at the end of January here, which is definitely going to change the energy up quite a bit. Okay, what else here? Oh, Pluto. Yeah, we got to talk about Pluto. So Pluto is moving into your 10th house of career, public status, public reputation. This is also the house of mom, dad, authority figures in your life. This is also bosses. Yeah, Taurus, let's just say your career, and among other many other things in your life, is going to go through a huge reshuffling, huge transformation. I guarantee, Taurus, you're definitely not going to be in the same job over the next few years, because Pluto wants us to be our true, authentic selves. So Pluto is going to strip you slowly over the next, well, this is a 20-year transit. So no need to rush, Taurus, no need to start throwing out your resumes everywhere. But with that said, if you are looking to turn your career around, your work around, whatever it is that you are doing on a day-to-day basis, that's going to completely transform. Also, this is going to touch, again, parental figures in your life, mom, dad, authority figures, whoever raised you, whether that was a grandparent or aunt, uncle. Your relationship with them is going to change. They're going to change, likely as well. What else here? And this is your status too, Taurus. So what I mean by that is you could go from married to, divorced, single. Or if you're single right now, to be honest, I'd be shocked you wouldn't get married in the next 20 years, or you wouldn't get together with someone and at least be common law in the next 20 years. Now, for those of you that are married, I'm not trying to scare you and say, oh my God, you're going to divorce. No, but this is your status. And public status, our reputation means public, right? So that's one example. But again, this could be rising up in your career, like becoming the CEO or CFO or owning a business. Like saying, screw the corporate world, I'm going to create my own business. I'm going to turn my side hustle into a business. That's a possibility as well with Pluto in your 10th house. And again, Pluto's going to be here for a long ass time, a very long time, Taurus. So there's nothing to panic about. There's nothing to worry about. This is just the beginning. This is just just the beginning, Taurus. The Sun and Pluto are coming together on the 20th of January, give or take a day or two, depending on where you are on the planet. This is, again, the beginning of something new, or this is putting the spotlight on something when it comes to a 10th house matter. Think back to March, April, May, June of 2023. What was starting in your life back then? What happened? This is going to continue. This is going to give you just a teeny tiny crumb of what is coming down the pipe for you over the next, 20 years, which is just crazy for me to say. But anyway, so yeah, big energy coming down the pipe for all of us this month, Taurus. Okay, what else here? Yeah, I think that's about it. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Oh, one thing I think I forgot to mention, the new moon on January the 11th is going to be making a square to the nodes of fate, fortune, destiny. So this is happening in your 12th house and your 6th house. Again, this could have something to do with work, okay? And this is a readjustment. So square just means you're being pressured to change something or adjust something. So this could be a readjustment, yeah, something to do with work, a day-to-day habit, routine, something to do with your health. If you're into it, if you're into the metaphysical world, this could be an adjustment in spirituality, your spiritual belief systems, or something that you're working on in the background. The 12th house is very hidden, secret. So this could have something to do with even wrapping up something. But again, something has to be adjusted before it needs to be wrapped up, if that makes any sense, Taurus. So otherwise, let's see here. I think that's about it. So I wish you a wonderful January, Taurus. It is going to be a fantastic month, but again, take advantage of this energy, but also pamper yourself. There's always that, balance here, but all in all, I think January is going to be a wonderful month, and we'll see you back here in February. Bye for now. Hey Gemini, so let's take a look at where I think your focus is going to be for the month of January. So look at that packed house of Capricorn up in your 8th house, and then also your 9th house is going to be in focus once the sun moves into Aquarius. So that 8th house, Gemini, this is a very heavy, deep, intimate, psychological house. This is the house of death and rebirth, transformation, taxes, debts, loans, inheritances. This is also to do with your partner. If you do have a partner, whether it's a business partner or like a relationship, a love partnership, this also rules their income, what they bring to the relationship from a material perspective. Shared resources, shared property. Did I already say this? Fear, power, control is also in, like, this is the house of Pluto. This is the house of Mars. So it's a very deep, intense house, Gemini. So that's definitely going to be highlighted this month. Also, if there's anything that I just rambled off there that you've been putting off, that you've been delaying, now is the time, now is the month, I should say, to get shit done, Gemini. Because look at that, look at the energy in that house. And especially, I'm looking at Mars in particular. Mars is going to give you the motivation, the passion, the drive. Mars is in its home house. Mars rules the 8th house and also the 1st house of astrology. So Mars is going to want you to take action in this house. So anything, like I said, you've been putting off. I'll use a simple example like taxes. Say you've been putting off your taxes. Get them done, because take advantage of this energy, Gemini. This is only going to be with you for about 4 to 6 weeks. Mars is in this house, so take advantage of that. And with Mercury in here, once Mercury pops into Capricorn on the 13th, you're going to have a sharp mind. Really, this is a super... you're ruled by Mercury, by the way. So this is a very intellectual placement, which you're going to love with Capricorn. But this is like getting traction. This is not fluffy bunny ideas. This is like getting down to the nitty gritty, and I just don't know how else to say it, just getting shit done, Gemini. So take advantage of this energy. And then the ninth house will be lit up once the sun moves on into Aquarius. So the ninth house is making a harmonious aspect to your planets, placements, points, whatever you're watching for right now. So Gemini, really good time to travel beginning on the 20th of January and onwards into February. Excellent time to get away. For those of us up here in the north that experience cold weather with the snow and all that fun stuff up in here in the north, this is usually when people take off and elope and, you know, have some fun in the sun down south. So take advantage of this energy if you can. Starting middle of January into middle of February. This is wonderful time to travel. Excellent time to travel. Also, this is the house of teaching, learning, citizenship, immigration, anything to do with experiencing different cultures, different surroundings, anything international, anything that is just foreign to you, basically, Gemini. So that is going to be your focus for this month. Now let's go back to the 8th house where you're going to have a new moon in Capricorn. So again, anything that I rambled off earlier about, you know, taxes, debts, loans, shared resources, this also rules your partner's income as well. This is planting those seeds of intention of what you want to manifest 6 months from now, approximately, when we have that Capricorn full moon in this area of life for you. So plant those wishes, set those intentions, put things in motion this month, Gemini, that will likely blossom and bloom for you. And in this case, give you financial rewards in some way, shape, or form 6 months from now. Now this, let me see here. This new moon is making a harmonious aspect to Uranus in your 12th house. Like your 12th house is packed. I'm going to talk about this in another video. I'm going to do a year ahead video, I think. Like Gemini, if you don't believe in the invisible world, I would be shocked. I would be absolutely shocked with Uranus in here and Jupiter in here. In your house of spirituality and the unseen and the unknown, like if Gemini, if you have not had a paranormal experience yet, I'd be shocked. I'd be like, are you living under a rock, Gemini? Like, come on now. Anyway, sorry, I went off on a tangent there, but that popped into my head is all I heard was paranormal. When I came to you, all I heard was paranormal. So anyway, I'll talk about that in another video, I think, because I could go on and on and on about this. But you have a lot of energy in your hidden 12th house. And just wait until Uranus and Gemini moves into your sign. Like, oh my God, Gemini, I am vibrating off my chair for you. It might not look like it, but like I'm so excited for you because this is going to be off the charts. Incredible. And then Pluto trining your sign, like, come on, Gemini, like, you have so much goodness coming to you, you don't even realize it. I hope you realize that. I hope if you're not even listening to me right now, I hope you can just hear this, hear me out when I say your life is going to change for the better over the next 2 decades at least. You know, like it's just phenomenal. It's going to be such an incredible opportunity for you to leave a legacy, put your mark on this world, Gemini. So anyway, sorry, I'm going to back up here. I'm getting way ahead of myself because I'm so excited for you. This new moon is trining this Uranus. So yeah, when I said that, I heard paranormal. So that's when I went off on a tangent. So I understand not some of you believe in that. That's totally fine. That's totally cool. There's nothing wrong with that. But my point is, expect the unexpected around this new moon. But also this new moon is going to infuse your hopes, your wishes, your dreams on a higher level that you can even comprehend right now. So I do recommend doing some sort of ritual around January 11th. It doesn't have to be big. It can just be a little candle, or it can be writing down your intentions, setting your intentions, prayers. Actually, prayer for you on a day-to-day basis or meditation would not be a bad practice at all to pick up. especially with Jupiter in this house for you until May of this year. But anyway, I'm going to move on here. So full moon in Leo, down in your 3rd house of communication. This is another busy house. So your 8th house is a heavy house, but this is a lighter, busier house for sure. So this is day-to-day stuff, running around, taking the kids here, the grandkids there, blah, blah, blah. This is communication. This is, text messages, writing, emails. This is your neighbors. This is your neighborhood. This is the community you belong to. This is also your siblings, cousins, neighbors, relatives, extended family members. Just to name a few, Gemini. So this is a culmination point. This is like a finish line. So something is coming to fruition that you put into motion, say 6 months ago in this area of your life. This could definitely have something to do with kids, if that resonates with you, or romance or dating, if you're open for that. Definitely be open. Well, you have Venus in your 7th house, which I'll get to, but yeah, definitely if you're single, Gemini, definitely be open to the possibility of new love coming your way, possibly even international love coming your way, or somebody that you normally wouldn't date that could be coming to fruition. Well, I'm going to say this month period, but definitely around this full moon as well is a possibility. Okay, here. Let's jump to Venus here because I got her on my mind. So Venus in your partnership sector is fabulous. Fantastic, Gemini. So this is going to, if you're having any rifts or tiffs or whatever you want to call it with family, friends, coworkers, bosses, basically any sort of relationship that you're in right now, lovers, whatever, this is going to help smooth things over with Venus being in the 7th house. I love this for you, Gemini. Also, you can mend relationships when Venus is in here as well, because wherever Venus is, she wants to bring in harmony and balance, and let's all get along, let's all play nice together. But like I mentioned earlier, this could be new love coming in for you, Gemini, if you're single. And because it's in Sag, it could be international love. So maybe you're traveling this month, Gemini, or even next month. Well, Venus is in here for 4 weeks. So, but anyway, you could meet someone while you're traveling. It could be like a hot and heavy fling while you're traveling, Gemini. So that is a possibility this month. We already talked about Mars. Let's see. Oh, Pluto. Yeah. So I think I mentioned this earlier. So Pluto you're one of the signs where Pluto is going to be trining your sign for the next 20 years. That is effing incredible for you, Gemini. And like I said, then you got those powerhouses moving into your 1st house. Like, come on. Like, I mean, anything you want to manifest is going to manifest, but you got to put in the work, though. I'm not saying this shit's going to come for free, Gemini. After all, you have Saturn in your 10th house. So yeah, Saturn doesn't bring windfalls. Saturn is going to make you work your ass off and give you big, big, big rewards later on down the road. Like Saturn sets you up for a lifetime. So I love the fact that you have Saturn, you have Neptune in your 10th house. You got Jupiter, Uranus moving into your 1st house. Well, Jupiter, it's going to be this year. Uranus, not for another couple years. Anyway, Pluto is going to completely transform, let's see here, higher education, teaching, long distance traveling, anything to do with international matters. So this is, like I mentioned before, citizenship, immigration stuff. I wouldn't be shocked, Gemini, if you moved overseas. I would not be shocked if you moved out of your town, well, never mind. I mean, out of your town is like small play. Like, I mean, moving away out of the country is a possibility for you. But again, this is a 20-year transit, and it also depends on what you're watching for right now. But if you do have an ascendant in Gemini, yeah, I'd be shocked if you didn't move overseas or have some sort of connection overseas. Like maybe you're going to buy a place of living overseas because, again, your ascendant could touch any area of your life. This could also go for work, you know, working overseas, you know, totally transforming your health and well-being. I could go on and on and on here, Gemini. Like it's just absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal transit for you and Libra. You're getting the blessing of this Pluto. Now, I'm not saying your life is going to be easy in the next 20 years. No, because Pluto is going to strip this area to your true, authentic self. And this is an interesting house because it's the house of the gods. It's the house of, you know, higher learning, higher education, higher teaching. Well, this could also, you know, you could be transformed, something to do with the justice system, legal matters. Maybe a legal case is going to transform you for the better, for the highest good. Yeah, the list could go on and on here, Gemini, but I'm having a feeling for you something to do with definitely foreigners, foreign cultures or countries, or something to do with international matters or international travel is going to be a big deal for you in the next 20 years or so. Yeah, and think back, Gemini, what was happening in March, April, May, June? That's just giving you breadcrumbs of what's going to come to fruition for you in the next 20 years. The Sun and Pluto come together January 20th, give or take a day or two, depending on where you are on the planet. This is phenomenal. This is, again, putting a spotlight on what needs to be transformed and changed over the next, never mind 10 years, but 20 years, Gemini. So this is just the beginning. This is just a sliver in time right now compared to what life is going to look like 20 years from now for you in particular. Let's see here. I think that's about it. Lots of forward momentum this month because all the planets are finally turning direct. So get that traction, get moving, Gemini, this month. I have no doubt you will anyway. Otherwise, yeah, I think January is going to be a wonderful month. So enjoy January, and we'll see you back here next month. Bye for now. Hey, Cancer. So let's check out where I think your focus is going to be this month. Look at all that energy in your opposite sign in Capricorn there. So the focus this month, Cancer, is going to be on relationships, all walks of life type of relationships for you. So this could be, again, family, friends. This could be work colleagues. This could be bosses. This could be your work environment. This could be, obviously, love relationships, love partnerships. This is also the house of contracts, agreements, and negotiations, Cancer. So, and this is also the house of marriage. So for those of you, maybe some of you are tying the knot in the next, 4 to 6 weeks or so here. Now, once the Sun moves into your 8th house of Aquarius, this is going to turn your attention to finances, your financial matters. So this is a heavy, deep, intense psychological house, Cancer. This also rules mundane things like, I was going to say death. What's that saying? What's certain in this life? Death and taxes. That's the 8th house. That's exactly what I heard in my head, which, yeah, I'm sure I heard that several times before. But anyway, so yeah, this house rules, death, transformation, what's the word I'm looking for? Like transitioning, regeneration, taxes, debts, loans, shared finances, shared resources, shared property. This is also the house that rules your partner's income as well. And this also rules how you earn a living or how you earn income from other sources. Like, for example, if you have rental units or something like that, this is how you're earning an income from another source. Or, for example, government. Like if you I don't want to say live off the government, but like get money from the government or alimony from somebody, that's this house as well. So that's where the focus is going to turn this month for you, Cancer. Now, speaking of, your 7th house of partnership, you have a new moon here, Cancer. So there could be some sort of new partnership coming in at this time, possibly like a new contract, a new agreement, a new negotiation or a renegotiation. That is possible this month for you, Cancer. This could also represent somebody new coming into your life. Now, if you are single and you are looking for a partner, plant those seeds of intention this month, Cancer. So for when we have the full moon in Capricorn 6 months from now, whatever it is that you hope for, wish for, whatever the case may be, should come to fruition. So if you are looking, even if it's a business partner or a sponsorship or something along those lines, plant those seeds of intention this month, Cancer, absolutely. And the nice thing is this is making a trine to Uranus up in your 11th house of hopes, wishes, dreams, long-term goals and objectives. This is also the house of friendships, friendship circles, associations, groups that you belong to, and this also rules your role, like your role within these friendship groups, circles, whatever groups of people that you belong to. So again, this new moon could have something to do with that as well, Cancer. Let's see here. The new moon is squaring the nodes in your 10th house and 4th house, Cancer. So this just means a readjustment is on the table here, or the universe is asking you or could be pressuring you to adjust something. And because this is happening in your cardinal angles here, so like very important angles of your chart. So this could be, again, an adjustment at home that needs to happen. Well, this would be a letting go of something in the home, cleaning up the home, rearranging the home, getting rid of stuff that no longer suits you. Because once you do that, then you open yourself up energetically to new things coming into your life. So be open to letting things go this month, Cancer. And this could have something to do with your career. So again, an adjustment in your career, an adjustment in your schedule. This could also have something to do with mom, dad, authority figures, parental figures, bosses in your life. This is also your status. So something might need to shift, shuffle, change in one or more areas of life, Cancer. And again, this is around the new moon. This is part of those new moon wishes. So if you need help, say cleaning up the house, or you need help with your career, or you want to attract in the perfect business partnership or love partnership or friendship group, this is the time to plant those seeds of intention and ask the universe for help. Absolutely. Now you have a beautiful full moon in Leo in your 2nd house, again, lighting up that financial access for you. So Cancer, this is a culmination point. So this could be money coming towards you. Well, it should be money actually coming towards you, or money that is owed to you should be coming your way. This could have something to do with material possessions. This could have something to do with, again, work. Maybe finally, actually Cancer, I can see, maybe finally a work offer is coming through, a job offer is coming through, a new contract is coming through, or you were able to renegotiate something. That should be coming through at this time. This could also, Cancer, have something to do with your children. If you do have children, that could be a possibility as well. But also this full moon is asking you to bring more joy back into your life. Bring more pleasure and fun back into your life at this time. Maybe this also is spending time with your family, like spending time with, in particular, your kids, if you have any kids. The only thing is, this is squaring up to Jupiter in your 11th house. This isn't a bad thing, but anything that Jupiter touches, he makes bigger, for good or for bad. So this aspect, Cancer, is screaming spending too much money. So this could be spending too much money on an elder sibling. If you have an older sibling, maybe hold off on sending them a big lavish gift, for example. But again, if you have the means to do it, Cancer, have at her. You know, I'm not here to tell you what to do. I'm just here to let you know what energies are coming down the pipe for us this month. So if you are trying to watch your dollars and cents, be mindful of this full moon, because you could be blowing money like crazy, is what I'm saying, because you're going to feel good. You're going to be like, I feel good. I'm going to like blow all this money. So just be mindful of that energy. And this is again around the end of January, around the 25th, but also watch out for gambling. Cancer, watch out for, you know, and again, that's fine if you want to gamble everything away, but just rein it in a little bit, because you might spend too much money on gambling, because again, you're going to feel good. But because this is a square, I don't know, if you win a windfall, Cancer, let me know. Let me know. Because I mean, you do have Jupiter and Uranus up in your 11th house of, you know, that could be a windfall. But so that's a possibility. But again, just don't bet the farm, Cancer. It's got to feel natural. Like, you know, you're casually walking or gassing up your vehicle and, you know, the clerk says to you, hey, do you want to buy a lottery ticket? Then, okay, fine. As long as you're not breaking the bank, as long as you're not taking money away from putting food on the table or a roof over your head. Yes, I just said that. You know what I'm talking about, Cancer. I don't need to homely you. I feel like you are, well, you are the sign of home. So, I mean, I don't need to lecture you on any of that kind of stuff, right? So anyway, just be mindful of that. And also spending money on like groups, friends. Maybe you want to take your friends on a big lavish spa day, or you want to take them golfing or something like that. Just be warned, you might regret it after this transit if you go and blow a whole crap ton of money and then you're like, oh my God, your Visa bill comes in and you're like, oh, okay, I guess I maybe shouldn't have done that. So, but anyway, the choice is yours, Cancer. As always, I'm just here to warn, chat, and let you know about what's coming down the pipe from an energy perspective. Venus in your 6th house for the next 4 weeks. So this is a beautiful energy for health, well-being, pampering yourself. You're going to really crave sweets. Yeah, Venus in the 6th house. Oh my God, crave sugary sweets and chocolates and croissants and oh my God, pastries. And yeah, so do watch that. But Venus in here is incredible for smoothing over any health issues, any work issues, work disagreements with colleagues, coworkers, anything to do with the work environment, workplace. This is also wonderful for pets as well. If your pet's been having a hard time, Venus in here is going to help that out, help your pets out as well. Who knows? You might even fall in love with a pet, Cancer, actually. You might, a pet might fall in your lap, maybe not literally, but you know what I mean. You might cross paths with a pet or adopting a pet. That could be a possibility at this time. So yeah, I love Venus in the 6th house because this is a crazy busy house of day-to-day duty responsibility. Venus in here is going to smooth things over. And again, Venus in here should attract, you know, work your way. If you are looking for work, Venus could attract work or job opportunities your way as well, which is really beautiful. Let's see here. Yeah, we talked about, so one thing I don't think I mentioned is with all this energy in Capricorn, Cancer, really good time to tackle things that you've been putting off for a long, long time. I mean, it could be something to do with, let me think here. It could have something to do with relationships, but I'm more so thinking like if there's anything that has to get done with regards to your material realm, the material world, like again, taxes, debts, loans, getting your finances in order, things like that, getting your workload in order, just getting through your workload. I think that is going to be extremely beneficial for you this month, Cancer. So take advantage of this energy while Mars is in here, because Mars wants to go, 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 and just get stuff done. Absolutely. Let's see here. Oh, and Pluto. Yeah, I can't forget about Pluto. So Pluto popping into Aquarius for the next 20 years is phenomenal for you, Cancer. And I know Pluto being in Capricorn since 2008, restructuring your partnerships and basically getting rid of what no longer serves you from a partnership perspective. So friends could have went by the wayside. Relationships in general, love, business, work could have went by the wayside. I definitely see that, Cancer. But just know now you are standing in your own power. You're not dependent on anyone anymore. You are ready for those next steps. There's no more looking back. This also includes I hope, those of you Cancerians that had a really difficult time with a love dynamic, a love relationship, power dynamics, I really hope you don't go back to that partner, because this transit is not about going backwards. It's about moving forwards, Cancer. So now you're going to take this powerful energy into your 8th house. And again, I mentioned this is a really heavy house. Death, taxes, rebirth, transformation, shared resources, shared property, inheritances. This is a deep, intense psychological house for you, Cancer, and a financial house to boot as well. So think back to March, April, May, June of your life. That's going to continue now. That's going to sort of like pick back up, you might notice. And then we have the Sun and Pluto coming together on the 20th of January. Pay attention to what happens this month, because that might give you, I'm just talking a sliver, a breadcrumb of what is to come for you, Cancer, in particular for the next 20 years. Now, Pluto is not really going to be making any aspects to your Cancer placements, because you already been through that with Pluto opposing all your Cancer placements. This is more of an indirect or in conjunction. So this is where I would need to see the rest of your chart to really see how Pluto is going to continue to transform you in multiple areas of your life. But just know that Pluto is moving away from that opposition. He will be backing into Cancer September, October of 2024. But that's if you only have any planets, placements, points at the end degrees of Cancer. You'll feel this. But otherwise, yeah, he's finally moving away from being opposing your sign, which I know is not easy. So I think that about wraps it up, Cancer. So I think January is going to be a wonderful month, but just take advantage of this energy, this go-getter energy, and just get stuff done, tackle things that you've been putting off. And excuse me, I think you're going to have a productive month. So I wish you a wonderful January, and we'll see you back here next month. Bye for now. Hey Leo, let's talk about where I think your focus is going to be this month. So look at all that energy in your 6th house of Capricorn. This is the month, Leo, to get shit done. I don't know how else to say it, but you are going to have the motivation, the passion, the drive to do so many things this month. The 6th house is a super busy month. So this is not only work, your day-to-day work. This is your work environment. This also covers off your coworkers. This is also your health habits and routines. This is also the house of your pets as well. Anything to do with day-to-day duty, responsibility, running around, taking the kids here, there, and everywhere, things like that, Leo. But the good thing is, with Mars in your 6th house here, Mars is going to give you the energy and the motivation to get stuff done. I don't know how else to say it. So take advantage of this energy, Leo. You will be ramped up. Also, if you are wanting to get your health back on track, and I'm not talking about New Year's resolutions here, I mean, if you do that, great. This is going to give you the motivation and drive to stay on track. Mars is going to be in here for 6 weeks. And I think they say, what is it, like 30 days or less than 30 days to break a habit, or to hold a habit, to create a new habit. Take advantage of this energy, Leo. because this habit, whatever it is that you create this month, is going to carry you well into the future and stick. It's going to stick. So this is incredible. January is going to be incredible for you and a lot of us this month, but I love how your 6th house is so packed full of positive, good energy. And also organization, like crazy organization skills here, Leo. So clean up your life, clean up your health and well-being, clean up everything so you can welcome in something new into your life in 2024. Now, middle of the month, the sun moves into the 7th house. This is your partnership house. So then the focus is going to shift into your partnership sector. So this could be love, romance, dating. This could also be anything to do with work, bosses. This could be contracts, agreements, negotiations, or even something to do with marriage is a possibility as well. And or friendships, long-term friendships as well, Leo. So that's where I think your focus is going to be this month. It's going to be a busy month for you, but it's going to be crazy good, productive. Like you're going to get crazy productivity done this month. Anyway, let's move on to, well, actually the new moon is in that 6th house. So this is setting your intentions for the next 6 months, at least the next 6 months. So like I already mentioned, if there's anything you want to change, like a habit, routine, health matter, whatever the case may be, this is the time to plant those seeds of intention that's going to stick for the next 6 months or so. But I feel like beyond, even beyond after that. Now this new moon is trining up to Uranus in your 10th house. Uranus has been here a long time, shaking up your 10th house of career, reputation, public status. This also might have something to do with a parent, mom, dad, authority figure in your life, and bosses. So this is good news. This could be, Leo, if you're looking to change your career, this could be an opportunity to take a new job this month. Again, a new contract agreement negotiation could be coming down the pipe this month for you. But all in all, this new moon, if you want to change your work, again, plant those seeds of intention this month and also brush up that resume because you just never know. You might actually get an unexpected offer or something unexpected might be coming down the pipe with regards to your workplace, work environment in a good way, like in a good way, Leo. But I mean, we are dealing with Uranus, so I mean, it's like expect the unexpected, but it is a flowing, harmonious trine. So I'm going to be optimistic and say it's going to be good. It might be shocking. It might be kind of like jolting at first, but at the end of the day, it's going to be good, a good change, a good thing coming in for you. Now, we have a full moon this month in your sign, Leo. So think back 6 months ago, roughly around your birthday season. We're halfway there. Once the sun moves into Aquarius, it's halfway through your birthday season. So Leo, what did you start 6 months ago? This is a culmination point. This is something coming to fruition. If you have any planets, placements, points around 5 degrees of Leo, you're going to feel this the most. This is going to be the most dramatic, the most intense for you, but not in a bad way. And for those of you that don't have anything around 5 degrees, this is still in your house. This is still in your sign, and it really could affect any area of life. Anything that happens in the first house, including new moons, full moons, eclipses, whatever the case may be, it can bleed out to any area of your life because the first house represents you. So this full moon could have something to do with your children, something to do with family, something to do with romance, dating, self-expression, your partner. This could be reflected in your 7th house. So this could be, again, a work colleague, a boss, an authority figure in your life. This could be a love relationship. This could be a new partner coming in. This could be a friendship, something to do with a friendship. But again, this is a culmination point. This is like the finish line of something, and then you're moving on to something else. Again, this could even be something to do with your career, work, day-to-day, whatever you do on a day-to-day habit, routine when it comes to your working life. This could do also retirement or whatever it is that you do or put out in the working world. whatever you're known for, basically, Leo. The only thing is this full moon is making a square to Jupiter up in your 10th house. Again, your 10th house, Leo, is, wow, what a lot of change. And, well, Jupiter in here is a blessing, definitely expanding this house for you. But squaring this full moon, this could just amp up the drama. I'm going to say amping up the drama at work, amping up the drama with somebody like an authority figure, like maybe a boss, or a parent, mom, dad, authority figures in your life could be a possibility. Nothing bad, Leo. Like, squares to Jupiter aren't bad. It's just that Jupiter, anything Jupiter touches, he expands on, right? So whether it's good or bad, Jupiter's going to expand it. That's just the way Jupiter operates. Jupiter doesn't care. Jupiter just comes along and says, okay, I'm going to bless you and expand you with this situation. The good, the bad, the ugly, the beautiful. So Leo, just be aware of that. So again, I don't think it's going to be anything crazy toxic or bad. It's just something to be mindful of around the end of the month. So January 25th, again, give or take a day or two on either side, depending on where you are on the planet. Now, Venus down in your 5th house is incredible for you. So Venus is going to be trining, going to be flowing positive, harmonious, incredible energy into your Leo planets, placements, points all month long. So she's in here for 4 weeks. I love this for you, Leo. This is bringing in blessings when it comes to your children, your creativity, your self-expression. For those of you that want to start a family, not a bad transit to think about it, talk about it with your partner, whatever the case may be, try and get pregnant, things like that. Leo, this could also be attracting money into your life from creative outlets, creative projects, your side hustle, things like that. If you are single and open to meeting someone new, this is definite possibilities are coming in for you over the next 4 weeks. But you have to take the initiative, Leo. If you're not interested in dating, that's totally fine. But if you are, put yourself out there. Get on a dating app. I don't know, mix and mingle. Get one of your friends or someone to hook you up with somebody. Because, yeah, with Venus in here, definitely attracting romance, dating, love, and also sex. So you could have some good sex here, Leo, as well. But this is the fun, flirty type of sex. Like, this is the one-night stand type of sex. Where the 8th house is more deep, intimate, partnership type of sex, where the 5th house is more lighthearted. It's not as intense. And there's nothing wrong with that. So beautiful energy coming in for you this month, Leo. And also, this is your house of luck. So I'm not telling you to win the bet the farm. I'm not telling you you're going to win a windfall. But hey, if you're walking by the lottery stand, or if you're gassing up your vehicle and the clerk says to you, hey, do you want to buy a lottery ticket? Well, whatever. It's got to feel natural. It can't be forced. Like that's just my opinion, but windfalls aren't forced. You know, they're universally planned. It's divine timing. It's not forced going to the casino every goddamn day and betting your whole life savings on gambling. That's not how it's going to come to you. So anyway, I'm just putting it out there because, again, Venus attracts. Wherever she goes, she attracts. And this is the 5th house of pleasures, which could include entertainment. This includes gambling, or whatever the case may be for you. Okay, moving on. We talked about Mars already, and taking advantage of this energy being in your work house and your busy day-to-day house. Let's see here. Oh, Pluto. Oh, goodness. Yes. Let's talk about Pluto. So Leo, Pluto moving into your sign, your opposite sign for the next 20 years is going to radically transform partnerships of all walks of life. So this is friendships. This is work. This is business relationships. This is love relationships, love partnerships. This is also contracts, agreements, negotiations. This is where Pluto is going to strip you to be your true, authentic self, Leo. And I'm also going to put it out there. This could also be, this is something I want you to keep at the back of your skull for the next 20 years. Power dynamics in relationships. Power and control. Okay, Pluto rules, our fears, power, control, and can we stand, I really think Pluto is going to be testing Leos from a stance of, can you stand on your own 2 feet, or are you dependent on anyone? Let me put it this way, Leo, if you are dependent on anyone right now, anyone, including a job, including a reputation, including your status or money, or again, a partner, a love partner, that is going to transform. I'm not saying it's going to go away, but if it's not authentic, then Pluto is going to transform this for your highest good. If you know any Cancers, Cancer suns or risings, talk to them. They just had this transit. They just had Pluto transiting their 7th house of relationships. So if you know a Cancer, talk to them. See what they've gone through over the past 15, 16 years. So very transformative time. And again, it's going to depend on what you're watching for. So if it's your ascendant, your whole life can probably change. Your whole life is going to change, Leo, if it's your ascendant, because your ascendant represents you, your body. And it affects all areas of life, not just one area of life. It's going to touch all areas of life. If you're watching for your sun, this could be a transformative time with regards to your career or your soul's intention. It's part of what you're here to do, the legacy that you leave behind. Also maybe something to do with a father figure or an authority figure in your life. That relationship is going to go through a change or a transformation. So these are just breadcrumbs, Leo. This is a 20-year transit. Yeah, we are in it for the long haul here. So nothing to panic about. It is what it is. That's what I love about astrology. That's what I personally use astrology for, is to prepare for the energies that are coming down the pipe. Because guess what? We can't change the sky. We cannot change the stars and the planets and things like that. But what we can control is how we respond and react to those circumstances, Leo. So just be mindful of that. And again, oh my goodness, Pluto empowers us. Pluto is going to give us the power. Pluto is all about power and control, as I mentioned. So Pluto is going to make you incredibly strong, incredibly powerful, but it's a very slow moving transit, Leo. Think back to March, April, May, June of 2023. Those were some breadcrumbs of what's coming up for the next 2 decades for you, Leo. And when the Sun and Pluto come together around January 20th, this is another spotlight on what's to come. This is just the beginning though, Leo. This is just the beginning that we can't even comprehend at this point, because this is 20 years out. But breadcrumbs, clues, hints, synchronicities, people coming and going out of our lives, especially the 7th house. Pay attention to that this month, because that will probably give you some hints, some clues as to what could be coming down the pipe for you. But again, it's a long transit, very long transit. But otherwise, Leo, that's about it. Enjoy January. I think it's going to be a fantastic month. Like I said, very productive month for you. So take advantage of the energy, enjoy January, and we'll see you back here next month. Bye for now. Hey Virgo, welcome to January. So let's talk about where I think your focus is going to be this month. Look at that packed house of Capricorn. And this is a really fun, light-hearted house, Virgo. So I love, 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 love this for you for the month of January in particular. So 5th house is all about, if you're single, romance, dating, pleasure. So if you are single, Virgo, and you're looking for a relationship, I'd be shocked if you don't meet someone this month. But Venus is going to join the party at the end of January. So, I mean, January, February looks very promising of meeting someone this month, someone brand new. So be open to that, Virgo. And again, I get it. Some people aren't open to dating. Totally fine. Fifth house is also about children, creative outlets, creative self-expression, side hustles. Fifth house is just about bringing the fun back, bringing the joy back into your life, Virgo. This could also be, this is also about like entertainment. Again, having fun. This could be, I'm not telling you to bet the farm here, but if you're into gambling, you know, you do you, Virgo, but that could be a possibility this month as well. I just, you know, as I always say though, don't bet the farm. But incredible energy coming into your fifth house this month. So that's going to be a focus, plus sixth house, day-to-day duty, responsibility, work, your health, pets. That's also going to be the focus for you this month and into next month as well. So speaking of the fifth house, you have a new moon in this area of life. That's what I'm saying. For those of you that are looking and open to date someone new, I'd be shocked if you didn't meet someone in the next 2 months or so. Yeah, I guess it just depends on what you're watching for too. That definitely is possible. But this new moon is planting those seeds of intention, what you want to manifest for the next 6 months from now. So is it a partnership? Is it, you know what, I forgot to mention this. For those of you that want to start a family, pregnancy is definitely possible here. With a loaded fifth house like this, especially once Venus joins the party, yeah, pregnancy could definitely be a possibility if you want it. If you want to start a family. Now, for those of you that don't want to start a family, I highly suggest you take those extra precautions, because this could be this new moon trines up to Uranus up in your 9th house. So this could be like a surprise pregnancy. Just putting it out there, just putting it out there. And I'm also seeing, like, even if you have like a one-night stand, yeah, I'm seeing the possibility of like, surprise, I'm pregnant. And this could be somebody like you don't even freaking know. It's like I said, a one-night stand. Say you're traveling and it's a one-night stand. Anyway, Virgo, I know you're the responsible sign, so that would never happen to you, right? That would never happen to you in a million years. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Anyway, I'm just putting it out there. I'm just putting it out there. It's a really lighthearted, fun house. So again, anything you want to manifest, side hustles, putting your side hustle out there, trying to call in more creativity with Uranus up in your 9th house there. That's the house of the gods. You could be getting some really cool downloads this month, blessings coming in this month from a higher power or a higher source. So tap into or tune into that. If you're traveling this month, you could have some really incredible experiences. Like you have this big Earth trine, Virgo, this month, especially if you have anything around 20 degrees of Virgo. This is getting lit up in a very incredible way thanks to Uranus and this new moon. And again, all this energy piling into the 5th house will eventually make harmonious blessing trines to your planets, points, placements, whatever you're watching for right now. So again, new moon, take advantage of this energy. You're going to want to get shit done. You're going to want to just, let's see here, anything to do with finances, property, material possessions. This could be something to do with transportation or how you get around, communication, upgrading devices, something to do with your neighbors or neighborhood or siblings, cousins, relatives, extended family members as well, Virgo. So take advantage of this energy. You can get a lot done this month, but also make sure you're bringing in the joy. Make sure you're bringing in the fun. Make sure you're spending time with your kids if you have kids. Because the energy is very positive. So I think you're going to have a good time. I think you're going to have a good time this month, Virgo. Now, the full moon in Leo is lighting up your hidden house, but it also touches on your 6th house axis there because it's on an axis. So for those of you that are dabbling in spirituality or are into spirituality, this is a culmination point. So this is something coming to light or something coming to a close. This is like an ending of some sort, and then you are moving on to the next chapter, so to speak. This could represent something that you're working on behind the scenes that you're finally ready to bring out to the open. I would say yes, 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 because again, if it's a creative project or a side hustle, yes, get it out there, Virgo. I know Virgo is like the perfectionist, and the stars have to align, the ducks got to be in a row in order for you to even move forward with something. But just put it out there. Trust me, just put it out there. With this grand Earth trine in your sign all month long, and even into February, once Venus moves into Capricorn, take advantage of this energy, Virgo. I cannot stress it enough, and put yourself out there. You have blessings. You have the universe right at your doorstep, having your back in that 9th house, that packed 9th house of the gods, of the universe, of international matters. So get your stuff out there, push yourself outside of your comfort zone. This full moon, though, could also bring to like a culmination point, something to do with your work, whatever, like, I don't know, maybe a health habit, routine, things like that. Maybe something to do with a pet as well. Something's coming to, as I mentioned, like a finish line, a close, a culmination point, and then it's time to move on. All right, so speaking of Venus, yeah, Venus is down in your 4th house, a home family foundation. So this is incredible, especially for the holidays. Venus is here for 4 weeks. So Venus is wanting you to beautify your home, or if you feel like you want to beautify your home, that's Venus trying to make you more comfy, cozy at home. Any disputes in the home or people that you live with, Venus is here to help smooth that over, which is really, really, really beneficial. I think you're going to love this with Venus being down in the 4th house. I think you're going to want to maybe stay around home a little bit more as well, which is not a bad thing at all. But again, she's going to move into that 5th house at the end of the month, and I'll talk about that more so next month, but she's just going to help amp up that incredible energy in your 5th house. We already talked about Mars, and let's see here. Yeah, and Mercury, your ruler, is moving back into Capricorn middle of the month there. Now, Mercury is going to just amp up your sharpness. You're going to be really sharp. You're going to be on point. You're going to, again, just get shit done. Get stuff organized, in line, ready to take on the, next steps of whatever you want to put out there, whatever you want to take on. So yeah, I love Mercury in here for you because you're going to get down to the nitty gritty. You're going to get stuff done. I don't know how else to say it. And your mind will be very sharp and very productive, which is, you'll love that. You will absolutely love that, Virgo. Let's see here. Oh yeah, Pluto. So Pluto is moving into your 6th house for the next 20 years. Now, we're going to get a taste of Pluto again going back into your 5th house. Let me see here, like September, October, I believe, and the first half of November. And then Pluto will be permanent in this house for the next 20 years. But anyway, this is huge for you, Virgo. Being in the 6th house, talk to a Leo. If you know a Leo, I'm sure they'll tell you lots of stories. I'm a Leo sun, so I can certainly share my experience. I've had Pluto in my 6th house since 2008, but it's my sun. And I also have Mars there, but it's not my ascendant. But regardless, your day-to-day, Virgo, I can tell you right now, is never going to look the same. It's never going to be the same. Same with your health. I know with you, even in my tarot readings, I feel like health always comes up for you. Well, you are the 6th house. You represent the 6th house, technically. So Virgo, you're going to definitely be more health conscious. If you aren't, again, depending on what you're watching for, if you're watching for Virgo, sun, moon, rising, stellium, I don't know what you're watching for. Maybe you're watching for an aunt, an uncle, a brother, whatever, I don't know. But your health is going to be front and center. Your day-to-day work is going to be front and center. How you are of service to this world is going to be front and center. And it's going to change. I'm just going to put it right out there. Your health is going to change. Your diet is going to change. Your day-to-day routines are going to change. I could go on and on here because this is a heavy house. It touches all areas of your life, Virgo. And I'm not here to scare you, okay? Like, I'm not here to like doom and gloom you. That's not the point of this. Like, Pluto technically is not even making any aspects to Virgo. You just had Pluto trine your planets, points, placements for the last 15, 16 years, Virgo. So now it's making an inconjunct to your sign. So it's not directly hitting Virgo. That's going to happen when Pluto moves into Pisces, but that's not for another 20 years. I'm not even going to touch that topic right now. But I'm just giving you some breadcrumbs here, just based on what I personally experienced and what I've seen some of my other fellow Leos go through the last 16 years. It's huge. Is it bad? No, I'm still here to live and talk about it. I didn't die, but my health totally changed. My health totally changed, and it empowered me, if anything, to take control of my health. I love it. I'm not reliant anymore on physicians and pill popping doctors that just push pills and shit like that. I hate that. So I took control of my life with the help of so many people and so many practitioners in my life, Virgo. So I'm trying to, anyway, I'll stop talking about it because I'm sure I'm boring some of you, but like, I'm here to empower you. That's what Pluto does. Pluto empowers us wherever he moves to take control, to not be dependent on anyone, to take control, to stand on this earth on 2 feet, not half-ass it. Pluto doesn't like half-assing, just like Saturn. So anyway, get excited, Virgo. Like, this is not a doom and gloom for you. This is super exciting. This is just a new endeavor and a new chapter that's coming down the pipe for you. And it's slow, like it's 20 years. So anyway, think back to March, April, May, June of 2023. That will give you maybe some hints, some clues of what's coming down the pipe for you. Also, when the sun comes together with Pluto, that's like highlighting a new beginning. That's going to start around the 20th, but I'm going to expand it to, whatever starts this month, maybe something that you started back in March, April, May, June, that's going to pick back up again, Virgo. So this is just giving you breadcrumbs. This is just the beginning. This is just a sliver in time. That's it. Because again, this is a 20-year transit in this 6th house for you. Okay, what else? I think that's about it, Virgo. All in all, I think it's going to be a good month. Again, especially for the earth signs. So Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, really good month. Same with the water signs, very good, solid, productive month ahead. So enjoy your January, Virgo, and we'll see you back here next month. Bye for now. Hey, Libra, let's talk about where I think your energy and your focus is going to be for the month of January. So look at that pile up of energy down in your 4th house of Capricorn. Libra, if there's anything that you need to get done around the house and you need to clean house and get rid of crap, do it. Libra, do it. You're not going to get this energy for quite a while. With Mars in here, oh my goodness, you are going to power through so much stuff. If you're renovating a home right now, oh my God, like this is your green light. Like pedal to the metal, let's go. You got 6 weeks to hammer through this energy, and you will have the energy to do this. This is a good thing. Anything to do with home, family, foundation, this is a powerhouse of energy to just get shit done. I don't know how else to say it, Libra. Just get shit done. And anything that you haven't tackled in a long time that you've been putting off, trust me, now's the time to tackle it. You're going to want to tackle it with Mars in this house. So I love this for you, Libra. Absolutely love this. And then especially once Venus moves in here, Venus is your ruler. So then you're going to want to beautify your home. We'll talk about more about that next month. But again, January, February, focus is going to be on the home. Focus is going to be making the home beautiful. And you're going to want to be knocking down walls, painting, beautifying, just making it a better place, Libra. But with Mars in here, it can be a double-edged sword. There can be some arguments, some disputes, especially with Mercury in here as well. So I'm going to throw that out there as well. But that's okay. Hash it out. Good, actually a really good time to hash out any family issues or problems, because you're going to be more productive. Being in an earth sign, Mars, Mercury, and Venus, and then Venus is going to come along and smooth things over, Libra. So just think of it that way, and that's starting January 23rd, approximately. So again, huge focus on the home. And then the sun is going to move into your 5th house. This is a much, much lighter energy. And also this energy is going to be trining your Libra planets, points, placements, whatever you're watching for Libra. So this is going to light up that 5th house, the heart part of your chart. So this is about joy. This is about bringing the joy back, having fun, focusing on your children, or if you work with children, you're going to have an incredible month. Well, actually, Pluto being in here, we'll talk about that at the end. That just dawned on me. Yeah, if you do work with children, that's going to transform in the next 20 years. Let's just put it that way. Or if you want to start a family, yeah, that is looking incredible for you. But this is like a 20-year transit. Anyway, let me back up here. So with the sun moving in here for a month, spending its time in here for a month, this is going to light up, again, pleasure. If you're single, romance, dating, self-expression. This is creativity. This is if you want to bring a side hustle to light, that's possible as well. Just all in all, having a good time, Libra, absolutely. And you're going to need it after you go through this heavy 4th house energy. And then once the sun pops into Aquarius, this is going to just light you up because it's going to trine your energy. And also if you have anything in Gemini as well, it's going to light you up again. Okay, now new moon, we have a new moon down in your 4th house, Libra. So maybe some of you are moving, maybe some of you are building a home, like I said, renovating a home. Maybe some of you want to move or want to attract or call in something for your highest good. Now is the time to plant those seeds of intention, Libra, because then it will come to fruition 6 months from now. So do a little ritual around the 11th of January. This is a powerhouse energy because it's also trining Uranus up in your 8th house of shared resources, shared finance, property. This is also a heavier house when it comes to day-to-day stuff like taxes, debts, loans. But I mean, if you're looking for a mortgage, that's where this house is, the 8th house comes in. You actually could qualify maybe around this new moon for a mortgage. So go for it, Libra. What's the worst that can happen? You're going to get told no? Okay, big deal. Okay, then plant those seeds of intention to manifest the money or the resources or the right property to come into your life, Libra. This is the time to do it, absolutely. Because Uranus is expect the unexpected. Uranus isn't a benefic or a malefic, meaning Uranus isn't like a positive planet, and Uranus isn't a negative planet. Uranus is just Uranus. Uranus is like sticking your finger in a light socket. What happens? Okay, I don't suggest you do that, Libra, but you know what I mean? Like, Uranus shakes you up. Uranus is here to wake us up in whatever house he's transiting. So for you in particular, it's your finances, resources, sources of income, but also the heavier things of life, psychological matters, taxes, debts, loans, intimacy, things like that. But this is a harmonious aspect, Libra, so I'm going to be an optimist here. I am an optimist, but I'm going to be optimistic for you that good things are coming into your life. So if you're looking to move, if you're looking for finances, resources, apply, go talk to the bank, whatever the case may be, you might be pleasantly surprised. Just make sure it happens around the 11th of January. Okay, full moon in Leo. Yeah, full moon in Leo. This is happening in your 11th house of friendship circles, friends, groups, associations, memberships that people that you surround yourself with. And this also represents your role in these friendship circles and groups and associations you belong to. This is also your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. This is also the house of wish fulfillment, and this is also the house of long-term goals. And this is technically making an opportunity aspect to your sign, Libra. If you have anything around 5 degrees of Libra, give or take 5 degrees on either side, this is going to light you up. So this is a culmination point. This is a finish line of something to do with this area of your life. Now, the only thing is, it's making a square to Jupiter. It's not a bad thing, like squares to Jupiter aren't bad, but anything Jupiter touches, Jupiter expands, okay, for good or for bad. So keep that in mind. What I can see here, mixing money with friends, probably not a good idea. But you do you, Libra. If you have the finances and resources to loan a friend, say $5,000, just don't expect that money back. I'm just going to put it out there. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Again, depends on what you're watching for right now. Depends on what planets you have around or in your birth chart. But that's what I'm seeing pretty blatantly here, is mixing money with friends or groups or associations or memberships that you belong to. Probably not a good idea. Also, if someone comes to you or an association or group comes to you and says, hey, you can be part of our group or our membership for like an X amount of dollars. Do you want to buy in? Again, I caution against that around this full moon. Again, if you have the resources to do it, Libra, have fun, have at it, absolutely. But for those of you that don't, that are watching your pennies and dimes, I would caution against this, because I feel like people are going to come to you for money or ask for money, or ask to invest in their company or invest in them or back them from a financial perspective. Okay, so I'm just throwing it out there. I'm not saying it's going to happen. I'm just seeing it as an obvious example here. But at the end of the day, it's not a bad full moon. It's just something coming to a culmination point in this area of life. This could also have something to do with your children as well. Could also have something to do with a creative project, a side business, a side hustle. Or this could have something to do with a relationship. Like if you are just starting to date somebody, just starting to get to know somebody, I'd say within maybe the past year, this might be something coming to light that you have to consider. Again, nothing bad, but I'm just, again, thinking of that Jupiter. Maybe you find out this person is like $100,000 in debt or something. I don't know. That popped into my head, so I'm going to say it. Because again, this is a square. So this is an aspect where you might have to talk to your partner about this. Or maybe you find out that your partner's a secret gambler and gambles like crazy or something along those lines. But anyway, Libra, all in all, not a bad month. If anything, January is going to be a really good month for each and every one of us. So I love this energy. Okay, let's talk about Venus. Venus is down in your 3rd house. Again, this is a busy house. So communication, text messages, emails. This is also rules transportation, how you get around. This is your community, like where you live, the people who surround you. This is also your neighbors. This is your siblings, if you have any siblings. And this is your cousins, extended family members. So with Venus here is actually really beautiful. Also, if you're traveling, Libra, and you're single, you could have a hot and heavy fling, like international love could be highlighted here as well. So I'm just going to put that out there because Venus is making a opportunity aspect to, again, your planets, placements, points, whatever you're watching for right now for Libra. Venus is making beautiful aspects to your sign. They're opportunity aspects though. So you would have to take advantage of these opportunities or you can let them pass you by. It is what it is, right? If it feels good, do it. If it doesn't, let it go. Not the end of the world. But Venus here is going to smooth out, you know, your Venus attracts wherever she goes. So your speech, you could draw somebody in with how you're talking or talking with a client, or your emails, your text messages. If you do social media, this is also like the internet, things like that. You're going to appear better. You're going to communicate better. People are going to be drawn to you, Libra. I mean, this is your ruling planet anyway, but when she makes beautiful aspects to your sign, you're going to attract that much more from a communication standpoint. Let's see here. Okay, we already talked about Mars and taking advantage of that energy. Let's talk about Pluto. So Pluto has been in your 4th house of home, family, foundation since 2008. Libra, I have no doubt in my mind that this has not been an easy transit for you. This has been squaring your planets, placements, points in Libra for 15, 16 years. Not easy being in the 4th house, a home, family, foundation, mom, dad, people who live with you under your own roof. Not easy. Not easy at all, Libra, but I have some good news for you that's going to last for 20 years. 20 years. This is what I was alluding to earlier. Pluto is now going to be trining your planets, placements, points over the next 20 years. Way better than a square. Okay. Now, I'm not saying your life is going to be easy for the next 20 years because we still got Saturn, we still got Neptune, we still got Uranus, blah, blah, blah. But all I'm saying is the transformation in this 5th house will hopefully, I'm an optimist here, I'm a huge optimist here, hopefully go a lot better for you, easier for you than, say, the last 16 years of your life. So, like I mentioned earlier about the children thing, if you work with kids or if you're looking to start a family or you're looking to adopt, Pluto's going to help you with that. Pluto's a powerhouse when it comes to this kind of stuff. And if you work with kids, if that's part of your vocation, your career, maybe this is a side hustle, maybe you want to start writing children's books, incredible time to get that out of you and out into the larger world. Like leave your mark, Libra. It's like leaving your mark on the world in a positive way. So this is a 20-year transit though, so don't get ahead of yourself. You have lots of time, and this is just the beginning. So think back to March, April, May, June of 2023. That was just the beginning of Pluto dipping into Aquarius. Now Pluto's going to be here until September. He backs into Capricorn for just like 2.5 months at the later on in 2024, and then he's permanent in Aquarius in November 2024. But anyway, Pluto is, sorry, what was I saying? I totally lost my train of thought there. Yeah, sorry, Libra. I had a brain fart there. But anyway, Pluto's going to transform you. Oh yeah, breadcrumbs. That's what I was talking about. Breadcrumbs. So, sorry, I had a moment there. The Sun and Pluto are going to come together on January the 20th. So this is again a spotlight highlighting this new beginning. So again, thinking back to those 4 months in 2023, early 2023, that's going to continue. That's going to pick back up. But whatever it is, Libra, this is just a sliver in time. This is just a breadcrumb of time of what to expect in the next 20 years. But all in all, Libra, I think this is like all the air signs and all the fire signs, well, except Leo, but definitely all the air signs are benefiting from this. Aquarius is a little bit of a different energy. So if you do have any planets, points, placements in Aquarius, that's a different conversation. Okay, that's a different conversation. I don't have your birth chart in front of me, Libra. So I'm just basing this on whole sign if you're watching for ascendant or sun or moon, and I can't see where the rest of the planets are in your chart, right? So all in all, though, a really fantastic transit for you. And also if you have any planets in Gemini, this is incredible, absolutely incredible. So I think that is about it, Libra. All in all, like I said, I think this is going to be a fantastic month. Also February, I think is going to be a good month as well. Positive movement forward. And I hope you enjoy the month of January. I will see you back here next month. Bye for now. Hey, Scorpio. So let's talk about where I think your focus is going to be this month, Scorpio. So look at that packed third house of Capricorn. So this is a very busy house, Scorpio. I'm going to say this to get it out of the way. You are going to get a lot of shit done this month, okay? Like this is the month to get shit done because Mars is in there. There's a stellium in there. Also, Venus will eventually move in there. Like, get stuff done, Scorpio. And you're gonna have the motivation, passion, drives to get her done. This is your ruling planet. Mars is your ruling planet. So, and this is a busy house. This is day-to-day chatter, communication, text messages, emails. This is your community. This is where you live. This is siblings, if you have any siblings, cousins, neighbors, your neighborhood. This also rules transportation, how you get around. This is also the internet. This is also learning, teaching, upgrading, training. I could go on and on and on here, but you get the point, Scorpio. I think you get, or I hope you get the point. So energy is going to just pour into this house this month, okay? And then we'll talk about that new moon in just a second. Then the sun is going to move into Aquarius, which is your fourth house. So then focus is going to turn back onto home, family, foundation. Also maybe something to do with mom, dad, authority figures in your life, bosses, or maybe even something to do with like relatives or people you haven't seen in a long time, or your roots or your ancestry. So that is going to be the focus for the month of January. Now let's go back to that new moon. So there's a new moon in your third house. It's making an incredible aspect to Uranus up in your seventh house of partnerships. Scorpio, you know what? For those of you that are looking for a job or a second job or a side hustle or another opportunity to partner with someone, again, this is the internet. So I don't know if you do anything online. This could be a connection or a sponsorship or something, a partnering with someone coming in around this new moon, around January 11th. Now, new moons, I always say, plant those seeds of intention. Sorry, and I forgot to mention, with Uranus, expect the unexpected. I'm going to be optimistic. Well, I am an optimist. So I'm going to say this is something good coming in around this new moon. But again, with Uranus, it's like, I don't know, expect the unexpected. Okay. And whatever happens, if you consider it bad, it's a blessing. You might not see it right away, but you know, Uranus does work for us. Uranus wakes us up. Uranus pushes us outside of our comfort zones. Uranus does not want us to follow the norm wherever Uranus is transiting in our charts. But back to this new moon, plant those seeds of intention, Scorpio. If you want to change your life in this area of life, if you want to go back to school, if you want to become a teacher, if you want a new vehicle, if you want to change your neighborhood, now is the time to plant those seeds of intention so they can manifest and percolate over the next 6 months. When we have a Capricorn full moon in here, something should come to a culmination point in this area of your life, Scorpio. Okay, now a full moon, we have a full moon in Leo. Now this is up in your career sector, Capricorn, or Scorpio. Oh my goodness. You can tell I've been doing these a long time today. So Scorpio, if you have anything around 5 degrees of Scorpio, give or take 5 degrees on either side, this full moon is going to hit you quite personally. If you don't, you're still going to feel this full moon because it's up in your 10th house of career, reputation, your status. Again, this could have something to do with a parent or an authority figure or a boss. Something's coming to the finish line. Something's coming to a culmination point here in your career, Scorpio. Now, the only thing is it's squaring up to Jupiter. Jupiter's not a bad planet. Jupiter is sitting in your partnership sector. So this could impact a boss, actually. I'm thinking this could impact a boss or an authority figure, or again, a parent, mom, dad, authority figure. So it might not impact you personally, but it might impact the people around you, and then it affects you in some way, shape, or form. Okay, Scorpio? This is not a bad transit. It's just anything that Jupiter touches, Jupiter expands for good or for bad. Okay, so Jupiter doesn't care. Jupiter comes along and Jupiter's like, okay, I'm going to give you blessings. I'm going to blow this up. I'm going to expand it for you. Whether it's good or bad, I don't care. I'm going to just expand it for you, because Jupiter thinks he's expanding blessings all the time, but sometimes he expands the wrong things. And that's okay. That's how these planets work. It is what it is. That's why I do these videos every month for you, so you are prepared for the energy that's coming down the pipe. And instead of reacting to this energy, you can respond. So not a bad full moon, Scorpio, but you know what? Maybe maybe you're transitioning into a new job. Actually, this could be that too. You could be finishing up one job, moving into another job. That's definitely a possibility. Again, think back 6 months ago. What did you put into motion 6 months ago when we had that Leo new moon? Now it's coming to a culmination point. Now it's coming to the finish line. It's wrapping up. Now, Venus is moving through your 2nd house of money, of work, of income, how you earn a living. This also represents your values, how you value yourself, Scorpio, and your material possessions. So this is incredible if you want to attract more money into your life. Again, this could be a new work transit as well. Like Venus could attract new work into your life at this time. That's definitely a possibility. You have Venus in here for 4 weeks. Wherever she goes, she attracts. So she could be attracting not only more work, more money, more material possessions into your life over the next 4 weeks. And then we already talked about Mars. Let's talk about Pluto. So Pluto has been in your 3rd house, that crazy busy 3rd house, for the last 15, 16 years. So now Pluto is moving into your 4th house, Scorpio, for the next 20 years. Think back to March, April, May, June of 2023. What happened during those 3 to 4 months? Those are breadcrumbs of what could be coming down the pipe in the next 20 years of your life. I'm trying to think of a way to politely say this, Scorpio, but I feel like, so first of all, Pluto is your modern ruler, okay? So you are very familiar with Pluto's transformative energy. Now, with Pluto moving into your 4th house, this is squaring your planets, placements, points in Scorpio. I don't know, whatever you're watching for. And on top of that, Pluto is in your 4th house. This is not the easiest transit, Scorpio, okay? Is it going to be a grueling 20 years? Hell no. Like F no, okay? Because you have Saturn and Neptune trining your energy for quite some time. And that's a blessing right there. Like, yes, Saturn's a hard ass. Yes, Saturn's going to make you work for it. But Saturn is going to leave you bigger rewards than Jupiter. Like, Saturn is setting you up for success in the 5th house arena. And same with Neptune. Neptune's helping you bring in the spirituality aspect of it. So Scorpio, I just don't want to sugarcoat this for you. But Pluto will, your current, okay, let me put it this way. Your current home situation right now, look around. That's going to change. That's going to completely change, you know? But again, this is a 20-year transit. This is going to take a long time to come to fruition. And when this is over with, you're going to be completely transformed. Your home life, your family is going to be completely transformed. Your relationship to your parents, authority figures in your life, completely transformed, Scorpio, for your highest good. And again, this is your planet. So I feel like you, out of all the signs, know how to work with Pluto and Mars, for that matter. So anyway, I'll be here to talk about it as time goes on. And if you do have any planets, placements, points in Libra or Gemini, Pluto's making incredible harmonious aspects to these areas of life. If you have anything in the fire signs, Aries, Leo, Sag, incredible opportunities are coming your way, especially from a career perspective, Scorpio. Your career, your legacy that you leave behind is going to completely transform as well. Actually, if you know a Libra, Scorpio, if you know a Libra, whether it's a Libra sun or rising or moon or stellium, talk to a Libra. Libra just went through this. Libra went through Pluto in the 4th house for the last 16 years. Talk to a Libra. Now, it doesn't mean the exact same thing is going to happen, though. So please keep that in the back of your mind, because you are a different energy than Libra, and also Capricorn and Aquarius are different energies. The only commonality is it's the house of Saturn. Saturn rules Capricorn and Aquarius. But anyway, talk to a Libra if you're curious, just pick their brain on what's happened from a home, like focus on home, family, foundation, and anything else that happened in their life. Because technically, Pluto will eventually make a square to your sun, to your ascendant, to your moon, or I don't know, whatever you're watching for in Scorpio. Pluto will make a square, and a square just means you got to move. You have to change directions. You have to shift and pivot. Pluto will bring you to your knees. Pluto and Saturn are 2 planets that will bring us as humans to our knees. That's just how it is. And it's nothing to fear. Like, Pluto is here to empower us. Pluto is here to stand on our own goddamn 2 feet. We're not here to half-ass it. We're here to live and embrace a life of what are we going to do with this life? What legacy are we going to leave behind? So Pluto's no joke. Pluto's your modern ruler. I feel like you already know this, Scorpio. Deep down, I feel like this will resonate with you in some small way. But anyway, I could go on and on about this transit, but be excited, be prepared, and yeah, your home life is going to shift, 100%. Family life's going to change. Opportunities will be coming your way, absolutely. Now, the Sun and Pluto are coming together on the 20th of January, give or take a day or two, depending on where you are on the planet. But this is, again, shining a spotlight on what is to come in the next 20 years. But this is just a sliver of time, in time. This is just a breadcrumb. Same with what was going on March, April, May, June. That's just breadcrumbs of what's to come, Scorpio, what you have to change, what you have to evolve into or transform to make your life better, to be authentically you. I just heard dependency. If you're dependent on anyone, depending on your age right now, but if you're dependent on anyone, like a parent or a spouse or a job or I don't know, whatever you're dependent on, that's going to transform. So, and again, I'm not here to doom and gloom. I'm just here to prepare you for what could be coming down the pipe for you. Because again, this is an energy. I'm not a psychic. I'm just telling you about the energy of what's coming down the pipe and how you can use this to your advantage. Plus, on top of it, this is your planet. So you should be able to handle this transit a lot better than, say, the Librans did. And I'm not picking on Librans. They literally just had this transit. So I'm just giving you an example here. I'm not picking on Librans, so don't tell them that. But you should be able to transform this energy, make the energy flow a little bit easier than Librans, because Librans are ruled by a different planet. You're ruled by Pluto. So, okay, I'm going to stop there because I can go on and on and on. I think I covered everything, but I think you're going to have a wonderful month, Scorpio. Take advantage of this energy, and you're going to have a very productive month, I think. And we'll see you back here next month in February. Bye for now. Hey, Sagittarius, let's talk about where I think your focus is going to be this month. So look at your second house of Capricorn, how packed it is. I think your focus this month is going to be on work, money, resources, material possessions, also your values, Sagittarius. Maybe reworking your values system, or the I am worthy type of thing. Really good time actually to ask for a raise, Sagittarius. Go after a promotion, a raise, anything to do with work, anything to do with how you earn a living. Excellent time to do that. All in all, Sagittarius, this is the month to get shit done. I feel like I'm saying this for every sign, but it's true, because all this energy in an earth sign is going to give all of us traction to move forward in a good way. Very productive. This is crazy productive energy. So that's going to be one of your focuses this month. With Mars in here, though, that's going to be your focus for the next 6 weeks until Mars moves into Aquarius. Now, the Sun is going to move into your third house January the 20th and meet Pluto there. This is going to shine a spotlight or put your focus on third house matters. Busy house. This is a very busy house. This is all about communication, text messages, emails, phone calls. This is also transportation, how you get around. This is siblings. This is cousins, neighbors, extended family, relatives. This is also your community and where you live and who you surround yourself with from a community standpoint. This is also education, teaching, training, going back to school, things like that, Sag. So that's going to be your focus this month. Now, let's go back to your second house. We have a new moon in that second house on January 11th. This is making a fabulous, harmonious aspect to Uranus in your sixth house, which is another crazy busy house for you. But Sag, if you're looking for a new job, something should come up around the 11th of January. If not, plant those seeds of intention. If you're looking for new work, if you're looking for a new job, if you're looking for a new source of income, plant those seeds of intention around the 11th of January. Write them down, say them out loud. If you do a ritual, great. You don't have to do a ritual, but get them out onto something, paper, your phone, whatever resonates with you, because this is an incredible new moon that will take form over the next 6 months and hopefully come to a culmination point and bring in more money, bring in a new income stream, or whatever it is that you want. This could also be health related. You know, if you want to bring in better health into your life, a new habit, routine, whatever the case may be, taking care of yourself, Sag. Excellent new moon to plant those seeds of intention on, again, what you want to manifest in the next 6 months of your life. Now, let me just see here. There's a full moon in Leo up in your 9th house. Again, this is hitting your communication. I also forgot to mention the 3rd house is short distance traveling around your immediate community. So this full moon is taking place in the part of the sky which is more international travel, long distance traveling. This could also cover off, this is again an education axis. So this is lighting up, going back to school or college, university, teaching, maybe you becoming an elder or a teacher and passing down or on what you know, and teaching people of the next generation or the new generation. Again, this could be you getting certified in something. This could be you training, upgrading. This could be something to do with a legal matter, coming to a culmination point. This is the finish line of something. This is immigration, citizenship. This is pushing yourself outside of your comfort zone. This is anything, putting yourself out there. If you're online or you have an online business, this is reaching a wider audience. So, and on top of it, I forgot to mention this full moon is trining your energy, Sag. So if you have anything around 5 degrees of Sagittarius, give or take, you'll feel this the most. But even if you don't, it doesn't matter. You're still going to feel this because this is fire energy coming into fire energy like yourself. So beautiful full moon. My only but here is that this full moon is squaring up to Jupiter. Not the end of the world. Jupiter is your ruler. So you are very familiar with Jupiter type of energy. So what does Jupiter do? Jupiter expands anything it touches. So the full moon up here in the 9th house with Jupiter down in your 6th house, this could just be overdoing it, Sag. Like overindulging, maybe. Maybe you're traveling and you're eating too much and drinking too much and spending too much money, or this could be working too much. This could be expanding too big, too fast. This could have something to do with a health matter, but again, it's Jupiter. It's not the end of the world, because again, Jupiter's intentions are good, are pure. We're not dealing with a malefic here like Saturn or Mars. We're dealing with the planet of the gods, your planet too. So Jupiter means well, but I just feel like this is just overextending yourself or overindulging. That's all I think this is, Sag, because at the end of the day, the full moon is trining your energy, which is a good thing. Venus. So speaking of international love, did I already say that? I can't remember. If you are single and looking to mingle, you could find, if you are traveling this month, or at the end of the month into February even, you could find love in international waters, or you could attract in someone who is different from yourself, Sagittarius, like from a different culture, different background, different country. Again, you could meet the love of your life traveling. Be open to it. You have this energy for 4 weeks. You are a magnet, Sag, so you're going to attract a lot of good things towards you. But again, be mindful of indulgence, because Venus wants us to like indulge, just like Jupiter, your planet, your ruling planet. So that's the only caution I would say. But I love this energy. This is like pampering yourself. This is taking care of yourself. This is, again, money flowing into your life. She's going to move into your 2nd house of money and earnings and work. So if there's any rough patches at work or I don't know, disruptions at work, Venus is going to come in here and smooth the work house over. But she's not popping in there until the end of January. But anyway, beautiful energy to have in your personal sign, and Venus can bleed out to all areas of life. So she'll bleed out to your relationships, friendships, home, family life, love, obviously, money, your career, your home life, your home. Yeah, you're going to feel good this month, Sag. I feel like, yeah, you're going to have a good productive month on top of that as well. Okay, so we already talked about Mars. Let's talk about Pluto. So Pluto is moving into your third house for the next 20 years. We had a taste of this back in March, April, May, June. Think back to that time frame, because things are going to start picking back up again if anything happened back then for you, Sag. You had a very long stay there with Pluto in your second house, reworking, transforming your work, your I just heard reputation. That's more of the 10th house, but possibly because that's another earth sign. But regardless, work, your finances, your material possessions as well, and your value system. You know, the am I worthy house, Sag. So this is incredible. I would love to hear, if any of you are willing to share, I'd love to hear your experience with Pluto moving through the second house. I actually don't know if I know any Sagittarians. I don't think, I can't remember off the top of my head, but anyway, I'd be curious if any of you are willing to share or even just pop me an email on your experience of Pluto moving through the second house. I'd love to hear it. Absolutely would love to hear it. So now Pluto is moving into that third house. And as I mentioned, that's a busy house. So this is, again, your community, where you live. This is transportation, how you get around. This is siblings. This is relationships with siblings, cousins, neighbors, your community, extended family. This is, again, an education aspect. So training, teaching, upgrading, universities, colleges. Maybe you become a teacher. Maybe you become the elder that's passing down your knowledge to the up and coming generation. This is making opportunity aspects to whatever you're watching for right now, whatever you have in Sagittarius. At some point, Pluto is going to make an opportunity aspect to you. And this is going to be huge. This is going to be transformational. This is going to be like leaving behind your legacy, Sag. This is huge. This is powerful. Pluto's all about power. So be prepared for this area of life to completely change, completely. If you're curious, talk to a Scorpio. Scorpio just had this for 15, 16 years in their third house. So if you know a Scorpio, doesn't matter if it's sun or rising or whatever, talk to them. Just know that the same thing is not going to happen to you, because Capricorn energy is quite different than Aquarian type of energy. And plus you are different than Scorpio, Sag. Like, I mean, completely different signs, completely different elements, modalities. So I'm just saying, if you want a feel of what's coming down the pipe, talk to a Scorpio if you know a Scorpio. The sun coming together with Pluto here, this is like a spotlight on this new beginning. There's some sort of new, huge evolutionary beginning that's just starting, Sag. Like this isn't a light switch. This isn't happening in the month of January. This is a 20-year transit. This is just the beginning, just a sliver of time, or a sliver in time, or of time, of what's going to transpire, transform you for your highest good over the next 20 years. So, and again, I'm optimistic that this is going to be better for you, because it's making opportunity aspects to Sag. But with that said, I can't see your chart, Sagittarius. If you have anything in Aquarius, that's a different conversation. If you have anything in Leo, that's a different conversation. If you have anything in, Gemini, Libra, that's more flowing energies. But I don't have your chart in front of me. So I have to just assume, based on these general readings, I'm just giving you a high-level overview of what's possibly coming down the pipe for you and what opportunities lie ahead for you, Sag. So all in all, going back to January here, I think this is going to be a good, productive, solid month for you to, again, get things done, cleaning out the closets, cleaning up the home, cleaning up the workspace, whatever, changing jobs, whatever the case may be, bringing in a new source of income. That's going to be the focus this month for you, Sag. So I wish you a wonderful January, and we'll see you back here next month. Bye for now. Hey, Capricorn, let's talk about January. So I'm going to just say this, Capricorn, you are going to have a crazy, productive month in all areas of your life. Look at all that energy in your first house, in your house. And then Venus is going to eventually move in there as well. So you'll be like a great attractor, but I'll talk about that more next month because for now she's 4 weeks in your hidden 12th house. So Capricorn, get shit done this month. Like you're going to get shit done this month. I'm not telling you. Sorry, I take that back. You are going to get shit done this month. You are going to be like a freight train moving through the motions and getting a whole bunch of shit done, whether it's your career, your house, your relationships. You're going to be cleaning house. You're going to be like, okay, time to move on. Welcome the new. Let's move on. Let's get going. Plus on top of it, Pluto is finally out of Capricorn. God, hallelujah. I'll talk about that at the end. Just saying that, it's just, I'm breathing a sigh of relief with you all. Like, thank God. Thank God. No offense to Aquarians, but thank God. Thank God this is happening. Okay. And then the sun. Oh, before I forget, happy birthday. Before I forget, I want to wish you a happy birthday, Capricorn. If you're celebrating this month, oh my God, what a month. Sorry, I keep saying God so much. What a month to have a birthday. If you celebrate this month, Capricorn, you're going to have a fabulous month. And on top of it, you have a new moon in there, which I'll get to. So birthday wishes are going to be magnified tenfold for you, Capricorn. I'm going to say 100-fold for you because of the energy that's available to you this month. So middle of the month, the sun moves into your second house along with Pluto. So then the focus will be on, what a big shock, work. What a big shock, Capricorn. You're going to be focused on work this month. Huh, that's unusual, right? I'm just being stupid. So work will be focused or in focus. Finances will be in focus. How you earn a living will be in focus. Material possessions and your value system or how you value yourself, Capricorn. Not a bad time to ask for a raise for those of us that are either working in the corporate world or whatever. Not a bad time to ask for a raise or inquire about that. Bonuses could be coming down the pipe for you in January, February as well. If you own a business, not a bad time to raise your rates, Capricorn. Not a bad time to raise your rates. Not significantly, but again, your worth. This is where your worth comes in here. So that's going to be the focus for the month. Let's go back to that new moon in Capricorn. Whether you celebrate a birthday this month or celebrated last month, this is your new moon. Like this is your new moon in Capricorn. So plant those seeds of intention, what you want to manifest in any area of your life. When we have, so this is 6 months out. So when we have the full moon in Capricorn, approximately 6 months from now, so it can blossom and grow into something. Now, in your first house, you can plant wishes, intentions for any area of your life. So if it's love you want to attract into your life, well, I may as well just say it now. I'm probably going to forget to, but your fifth house is lit up with Uranus and Jupiter in there. If you don't meet someone, Capricorn, Or if you haven't met someone yet, I'd be surprised. I'd be surprised. I'd be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? Put yourself out there, because Jupiter is there, expanding that 5th house of romance and dating. Again, this is for the single caps. And then Uranus is in there, shaking the shit out of you, like waking you up to romance, dating, having fun. Yes, you're allowed to have fun, Capricorn. I know I have to say this to myself too. I'm a Cap rising and a Cap moon. And trust me, I'm all, you know, sometimes romance gets the back seat. Well, it does get the back seat in my life. So bring back the joy, bring back the love into your existence. You're not only here to work, 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 Capricorn. Now, if you're saying in your head, you know, whatever, I'm not interested in romance dating, that's totally fine. Totally fine. This new moon is making this trine to Uranus. So this could be something to do with children. Oh, surprise, Capricorn. This is a pregnancy thing. Okay. With all this energy in your 1st house and Jupiter in your 5th house, surprise pregnancies are written all over this transit, but also for the rest, well, sorry, May of 2024. If you're not looking to start a family, whether you're a woman or a man watching this, take those extra precautions. Because even if you're a male watching this, you could get your partner pregnant. You could have a one-night stand to get someone pregnant. So just be mindful of that. I'm just going to put it out there. But if you want to start a family, excellent time to do so. Take advantage of this energy, especially while Jupiter is in here. Jupiter is the planet of blessings. So anyway, going back to the new moon here, really this is wishing for anything, Capricorn, like wishing for anything. I'm just thinking of examples, like going back to the 5th house, children, creativity, self-expression, hobbies, having a side hustle, turning it into a business. Again, just bringing back the joy into your life. Uranus is in here trying to shake you and wake you. I feel like most Capricorns are probably open to that now because Uranus has been in here since 2018. But like, you know, shake, rattle, and roll. That's what I'm hearing. Shake, rattle, and roll in your 5th house, Capricorn. It's Uranus is just trying to wake your ass up, basically, in this area of life. So beautiful new moon. Call in whatever you want to. You're a huge manifester this month, Capricorn. You got Mercury in there, you know, clear thinking, clear mind, getting down to the details, getting down to the nitty gritty. If there's anything challenging that you've been putting off, dive into it this month. Dive into it. You're going to have the stamina. You're going to have the motivation. You're going to have the passion, the drive to I just heard get better. Okay, so for those of you that want to turn around your health, hell yeah. Like you're going to have that drive this month. I don't know how else to say it. And you're going to have a clear mind with Mercury in here. I hate to say it, you know, your focus will be on work, will be on money, but that's not a bad thing. Just take advantage of this energy while it's here. So Mars is here for 6 weeks. Venus, well, we'll talk about that next month because Venus is going to pop in here at the end of January. I'll talk about it more so in February. But once Venus comes in here, you're going to be a great attractor. And again, for those of you that are still looking for a love relationship, when Venus pops in here, Venus is going to be making aspects to Jupiter in your house of dating, romance, flirty, fun, loving energy. So again, you have the potential of attracting a partner into your life between now and May, but even beyond that, you know. Okay, let's talk about the full moon. We have the full moon again lighting up your axis of money. This is the 8th house though, so this is the house of earnings, like from external sources. This is also your partner's money, whether in love or business. This is shared resources, property, inheritance. This is taxes, debts, loans. So again, Capricorn, this hopefully is a bonus or a payout coming your way, I hope. Or this is a bonus or payout or money coming to a partner, love or business, that benefits you directly. That could be a possibility as well, Capricorn. All in all, a fabulous full moon. The only thing is it is making a square down to Jupiter in that fifth house. Now, I'm going to throw it out there. This is not a bad thing. Like, squares to Jupiter aren't bad. This could be just overindulgence. Like, whatever Jupiter touches, Jupiter expands, for good or for bad. Like, Jupiter doesn't know. Jupiter's like, well, hey, I'm going to come along and, blow this up for good or bad. It doesn't matter. Jupiter thinks that he is instilling blessings into your life, which he is. But this is an excess transit. So this could be spending too much money on a child, spending too much money on a new romantic partner or a new romantic getaway or something like that. This could be spending too much money on gambling, entertainment, things like that, Capricorn. Again, the end of the world? No. But it's just something to be mindful of, because once the full moon passes and you get that Visa bill in, or you check your checking account, it's like, oh crap, maybe I spent too much money. So again, I'm just putting it out there. That's what the energy is saying. I'm not saying it's going to happen to you. I'm not saying you're going to be going in the poorhouse, but just be mindful of your cash flow, I would say, this month in particular, at the end of the month, for sure. Let's see here. Yeah, this is a wonderful month to start your birthday month. Again, even if you celebrated last month. Sorry if I already said that. But yeah, I think this is what a fantastic way to start off the year, is what I should have said in the beginning there. Just a fantastic month for you, Capricorn. Okay, so Venus is in a quieter area of your chart. So Venus is there, sweetening your dreams, your hopes, your wishes. Spirituality is also covered in this house. This is like wrapping up. This could be endings, conclusions. This could also be something to do with investments. This could also be something to do with something that you're working on the behind the scenes, like that nobody knows about. And then Venus is infusing this house for you. If you're into the metaphysical world, this is incredible, having Venus in here. Absolutely incredible. Also, Venus attracts wherever she goes. So she'll be dreams. Like, dreams should be a lot better for you if you're a dreamer, Capricorn, like that you remember your dreams, I should say. This is also, if you have a spiritual business or metaphysical business, this is again attracting in money from the universe. So clients being attracted to you, or this could be money coming from unexpected sources, or like magical ways, or synchronicities, things like that. The 12th house is really hard to explain and describe, but it's very beautiful, very spiritual, very incredible. I know this doesn't sound like the Capricorn thing, but with Venus in here, you might just notice those synchronicities, and you might find money, actually. And also, this is like international love coming in as well. There's the love aspect again. This could even be finding love at work, or the potential of love at work. Yeah, so I love this, absolutely love this for you, Capricorn. And then she's going to move into your sign, and she's going to make you a bigger attractor, a bigger magnet in good ways. We talked about Mars in your sign for the next 6 weeks, and then yeah, Pluto. So Pluto is moving out of your sign into your second house for the next 20 years. 20 years. So if you are curious about this transit, Capricorn, talk to somebody that's a Sagittarian, whether it's sun or rising. Talk to them, see how this has transformed their lives for the better. Now, keep in mind though, if you do talk to folks, it's not going to play out exactly the same way. Okay, just keep that in mind. It's just a perspective. It's just a different lens, because your energy is different than Sag, and Sagittarius has your energy as the second house, and Capricorn has Aquarian energy as the second house, which are two different things, but they're ruled by the same planet. So the structures, foundations might be kind of the same. Plus Capricorn, you're ruled by Saturn. So Pluto's going to continue to transform possibly your body, the structures in your body, your health and well-being, what keeps you upright, the foundations in your life. Pluto is going to continue to transform that because of Saturn, because that's your ruling planet. Obviously, your work is going to change. I'm going to stick my neck out and say your work is never going to be the same, Capricorn. This is a 20-year transit, very slow and steady transit. Your work is going to change. Your income is going to change. Hopefully for the better. You know, like this is an incredible, powerful transit for attracting money into your life. However, it depends on how you use it, Capricorn. So I'm not going to say like, oh, you're going to have billions and billions of dollars. Some of you will. Like some of you will. This is the billionaire's transit. But if you peddle away your money and you blow it on stupid shit, well, you might be living out of a cardboard box at the end of this transit. I don't know. Like, I'm not here to scare you, but I'm just trying to be real and honest, because this can draw in incredible resources, incredible wealth. Like Pluto is the planet of wealth. It does represent the 8th house of money, of resources. But there's a big but here, because we have free will. This shit isn't automatic. This just doesn't, you know, money doesn't rain from the sky. And if you have a story where it does, please share with me, because I'm fascinated to know. But yeah, Pluto there's something that Pluto is doing to us, like stripping us to our core, our true authentic selves, because this is also the house of our value system, how we value ourselves, Capricorn. This is also material possessions. One thing I have heard is getting rid of things, getting rid of material possessions that no longer suit your lifestyle or the purpose. What is the purpose of that material possession in your life? This could be a time where you're really purging those material, like getting rid of shit, cleaning out the garage, cleaning out the attic, getting rid of stuff that no longer suits you. That is one thing I have heard, is that Pluto, again, strips you down to your true authentic self. So maybe some of you are currently living in a 5,000 square foot house. This is the transit, slow transit, of maybe moving into a home in the country, and you have a 1,200 square foot home, and that makes you happy. Less to clean, by the way, less to maintain. So anyway, I'm just throwing out examples, Capricorn. This is a long transit. Think back to March, April, May, June of 2023. That's just breadcrumbs. That's just a sliver in time of what is to come down the pipe in the next 20 years. Again, crazy slow transit. Now the sun is going to come together with Pluto around January 20th, give or take a day or two on where you are on the planet. This is again going to shine a spotlight on this second house and what to expect in the next 20 years or so. So Capricorn, I'm hopeful. I'm an optimist. I think this is going to be a good thing for Capricorns, but I don't have your chart in front of me. I don't know if you have anything in Aquarius. If you have anything in Aquarius, this is a different conversation. If you have anything in Leo, different conversation. If you have anything in Aries, Sagittarius, Libra, Gemini, Pluto is going to make incredible aspects to these signs. Incredible opportunities are coming to Aries, Sag, Libra, Gemini, for example. So again, it depends on what you're watching for right now. Depends if you have any planets, placements, points, asteroids in any of these signs, it's going to just change the picture a little bit. I don't mean in a bad way, but it might change the layers of how Pluto is going to transform your entire life. But anyway, good news. Good news this month that Pluto's finally moving on. Let's see here. Anything else? Anything else? I think that's about it for the month of January, Capricorn. So enjoy the month. It's going to be a productive month. And February is going to be a good productive month as well. So take advantage of this energy. So enjoy the month. Again, happy birthday. Set those new moon wishes and intentions this month. This is your new moon. And we'll see you back here in February. Bye for now. Hey, Aquarius. Let's talk about January for you. Look at all that energy in Capricorn. That is just incredible. And for you, this is a hidden house, Aquarius. So I feel like you're not going to be able to sit still this month. The positive thing about all this energy being in a earth sign is you're going to get shit done. You're going to get shit done this month, Aquarius. Take advantage of this energy. Because yeah, this is very restless energy with Mars in that 12th house. Exercise, move this energy out of your body. Not a bad month to incorporate sleep routines, just because Mars is, sometimes it can be difficult to sleep when Mars is in your 6th house. And this is, your 12th house. And this is going to be with you for 6 weeks. So just keep that in mind. But yeah, this is going to help you get a whole bunch of crap done. Whatever you got to get done. Work, home, relationships, anything. Your health, get back on track, anything. Like, this is going to give you the motivation, the passion, the drive to do whatever you need to do. If there's anything you've been putting off, Aquarius, this is going to give you the motivation to get it done, get shit done this month. Absolutely. All in all, I think this is going to be a good month for all of us to get some traction. All the planets are direct. It's forward momentum. All systems go. Let's move here. Let's move on here. Now, the sun pops into your sign on January the 20th. So happy birthday. If you are celebrating a birthday this month, I want to wish you a wonderful happy birthday and a fantastic year ahead. I have to put this out here. If you have a birthday on or around January 20th, holy crap, in a good way. In a good way, Aquarius. Why do I say that? Because the sun and Pluto are coming together in your sign around the 20th of January. Again, give or take, depending on where you are on the planet. So this is setting the stage for your year ahead, your birthday cycle year ahead. So you're going to have this energy with you all year. But, I mean, I can't ignore the obvious here. You're going to have Pluto in your sign for 20 effing years. 20 years, Aquarius. Holy crap. So anyway, if you do have a birthday around the 20th, again, give or take, like I'd say 3 days on either side. Holy crap, very powerful. Like, set your wishes, set your intentions. Super powerful time for you. And what a time to have a birthday around, again, around these dates. But again, even if your birthday isn't around the 20th of January, not the end of the world, because again, you have Pluto in your sign. So even when the sun continues to move, the sun is still going to be in your sign with Pluto. It's just going to be further away. That's all. So this new beginning, there's a new beginning that's happening in your life, Aquarius. The sun and Pluto coming together is shining a spotlight on you. It's like, get ready. Get ready. Look at yourself in the mirror right now. or whatever, maybe after, you're not going to be the same person. You're not even going to look the same, Aquarius. You're not going to even look the same. You're not even going to know yourself. Be excited. Get excited. So, I don't know, for those of you that have been watching me for a while, so I'm a Capricorn rising, and I have my moon in Capricorn. I just went through this transformation. I just went through Pluto in my first house. I'm alive to talk about it, you guys. This isn't like doom or gloom. This isn't death. So, but, you know, 2008 to who I am today, day and night. Day and night, for the better. So that's going to be you, Aquarius. Get fired up. Get excited. Okay? Is this transit going to be easy? No. Like, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. My life hasn't been effing easy the last 16 years. There's been highs and lows. And again, I want to point out, I don't have your chart in front of me, Aquarius. So I don't know what you're watching for. Maybe you're just watching for your sun. Maybe you're watching for your ascendant. You're going to feel this the most. If Aquarius is your true first house via your ascendant, you're going to physically feel this the most. But again, this is a 20-year cycle. So pace yourself, Aquarius. Pace yourself. This is a 20-year transit. And again, I don't have your chart in front of me. So I don't know. This could be touching other areas of your life. But if this is your true first house, this will touch all areas of your life. I can guarantee that. Your career is going to change. 100% your career is going to change, especially if your midheaven runs up through Scorpio. That's going to change. I'm telling you right now. Your home life is going to change, especially if your IC runs right through Taurus. That's going to freaking change. 100%. Your relationships are going to change too. This is going to transform your love relationships, your friendships, friendship circles, family, if I didn't already say that, business, work, yeah, you name it. You name it. I mean, even if your sun is in Aquarius, it's still going to transform multiple areas of your life. Multiple. 100%. And then if your moon is sitting in Aquarius, well, your home life is going to completely be turned inside out, upside down for your highest good. I had this transit back in, oh gosh, like between, anyway, a long time ago. Like, I'm just trying to put like 2011. But yeah, I remember feeling it in 2008. As soon as Pluto popped into Capricorn, I felt it. So if your moon is in Aquarius, oh yeah, your whole life is going to change. 100%. 100%. You're going to move for sure. I can tell you that. I've moved a whole bunch of times. Yeah. So Aquarius, get excited, get fired up. Don't be scared. Okay? Don't be scared. If people are dooming and glooming this transit, that's bullshit. I'm telling you right now, that's bullshit. Okay? Don't believe in that shit. Don't believe in anyone who's dooming and glooming this transit. Now, mind you, you have free will, so if you want to listen to it, that's on you. But keep in mind, that's you're bringing in negative energy. That's negativity. Just you don't have time for that. You don't have time for that. Take this energy higher. You're going to be so powerful after this transit. You're going to be beyond powerful. Anyway, I just realized I went on and on and on about that transit. But anyway, get excited, get fired up, Aquarius. This is absolutely incredible for you. Absolutely incredible. And you know what, Aquarius? It wouldn't hurt. I'm not trying to rake in business here, but it would not hurt to get a reading, an astrology reading with an astrologer. It doesn't have to be me, okay? Does not have to be me. Do I offer them? Yeah. But not a bad time to talk to an astrologer to maybe get a holistic view of how this is going to impact you personally over the next 20 years. So it's not like you have to keep going back to an astrologer time and time again, but not a bad idea to look into an astrology reading over the next year. Absolutely. I think that would be beneficial for you. And maybe it would put your mind at ease as well. But anyway, let me go back. So you have a new moon, you have all this energy in your 12th house. This is a hidden house. This is the house of wrapping up. This is the house of endings. This is a heavy spiritual house as well, Aquarius. So I feel like all these planets piling in here are also asking you to incorporate spirituality, have faith, especially with Pluto popping into your first house. Pluto just completely transformed your 12th house of endings and new beginnings. Well, the new beginnings are here, Aquarius. So Pluto's been working with you since 2008 in this house of endings, the subconscious mind, working on things behind the scenes, maybe isolation at times. Now things are ready to come out of the closet. This is also dreams, dream world. This is also, I just heard like prophetic. Am I saying that right? Like, I'm probably not saying that right, but I just heard it. It's like prophetic dreams. I don't think I'm saying that right, so forgive me, but I'm hearing it in my head right now. So for those of you who probably had some very vivid dreams that perhaps came true. But anyway, so heavy emphasis here on spirituality. You have a new moon here. Well, not only spirituality, but like wrapping up, right? Like wrapping things up. And then you're going to be starting fresh once Mercury pops into your sign, Mars pops into your sign, and then eventually Venus popping into your sign. So this is just the start of a new cycle for you, Aquarius. Also, this new moon, plant those seeds of intention, what you want to manifest when it comes to work, when it comes to your day-to-day habits, routines. This could also be your health, well-being, your diet, nutrition, your even your pets, actually. So this is planting those seeds of intention of what you want to manifest 6 months from now, approximately. And it's making an incredible trine to Uranus down in your 4th house. So for those of you that are looking to move or looking for a new home, that could be a possibility this month or around this new moon, January the 11th. You could find a new place of living. That's absolutely a possibility. It might come out of nowhere. Like this might, because this is Uranus, so this is like expect the unexpected. Or this might be a sudden move. Or this might have to do with a mom or dad or authority figure in your life, something suddenly coming out of the blue. It is a trine, so I'm going to be optimistic here that it's going to be a good thing that's going to be coming down the pipe around January the 11th. Now, we have a full moon in Leo, and again, this is shining a spotlight on you because Leo is your opposite sign. So the spotlight is again on you this month, Aquarius. January 25th, this is shining a light on your partnerships. This could be love, business, work, friendships. This is squaring up to Jupiter in your 4th house. Not a bad thing, but Jupiter expands anything he touches. So this is an overindulgent aspect. That's how I'm seeing it. So spending too much money on a relationship, spending too much money on a child or family, or spending too much money on your house. If you are buying a new house or building a new house or moving, make sure you can afford it, Aquarius. Make sure you crunch the numbers. Mercury and Mars will help you do that in Capricorn, help you crunch the numbers, or get someone, like get a fellow accountant or someone you trust to crunch the numbers of, hey, can I actually afford this? Maybe a financial advisor, maybe a real estate agent. Get their opinion, because you're going to feel very good. You're going to feel very good and blessed around this full moon as well. And then you might move forward with something, and then you might kind of be like, holy crap, I just spent a whole crap ton of money that I just don't really have. So anyway, just putting it out there. Again, this isn't a doom and gloom thing, because at the end of the day, this is we're dealing with Jupiter, planet of blessings, and also a full moon in Leo. That's a heart-oriented area of your chart, Aquarius. So I don't think anything bad. Just watch out for excess, like just taking on too much, going too hard, too fast, spending too much money, things like that. Venus in Sagittarius, this is lighting up your 11th house of friendship circles, friends, groups, associations, people that you hang out with. If you're single Aquarius, you could find love within friendship circles, friends, people that you already know. This could be, let me see here. This could be like international love, someone finding love at a distance. So maybe you're traveling and you find someone and you have this hot and heavy affair. That could be a possibility. Or this could be falling for someone different than you, like a different culture, different background, somebody that you normally would not go after. So be open to that. If you're, if you're up for that, be open to that. You could find love in, like your friends could hook you up with someone. Let's see here. Where else? You could also find love in your immediate community. So I can see this being as international love or falling for someone who's unique, like not someone normally that you would date, but then also you have the opportunity of finding love within your immediate community as well, Aquarius. Now, if you're already in a relationship, this is just having a good time with friendship circles, friends, groups, associations, people that you hang out with. This is a 4-week transit of just having a good time. This is also the house of hopes, wishes, dreams. So money, you could attract money in this house as well. Maybe you're getting money from friends. Maybe a friend is finally paying you back, Aquarius. Or again, this could be buying a lottery ticket and you have a bit of a windfall. This isn't a big windfall. This isn't like, billions of dollars coming your way. Mind you, if I'm wrong, please let me know. I'd love to hear your story. But this could be, again, attracting money in these friends, groups, associations, memberships that you belong to. But this is also the house of luck, one of the lucky houses. The 5th house is also a lucky house. So, again, it's got to flow, though. It's got to be easy, Aquarius. So if you're like gassing up your vehicle and the clerk says, hey, do you want to buy a lottery ticket? And you're like, yeah, sure, why not? Or you're wandering, I don't know, through the mall or something like that, and you see a little lottery kiosk or whatever they're called. Whatever, pick up a scratch ticket, or I don't know. It's got to be easy, Aquarius. It can't be forced. That's not how the universe gives us windfalls. It's got to be just easy and flowing, right? What else here? We talked about Mars. Yeah, I went on and on about Pluto already. So yeah, I'll continue to talk about Pluto for sure for you in particular, Aquarius. So super exciting. But otherwise, all planets are direct, all systems go. Let's go. Let's, start moving forward, Aquarius. You're going to feel that, Uranus, so you're ruled by Saturn and Uranus. Uranus is coming out of retrograde this month. So you're really going to pick up speed, I'm going to say in February. You'll feel it this month though, because when Uranus stands still in the sky, we all feel it, you in particular, because that's one of your ruling planets. So then it's going to be all systems go, and you're going to be feeling that forward momentum down there in your 4th house of home, family, foundation. Again, if you're looking for a new place to live, Aquarius, yeah, you'll likely be moving. If you haven't already moved, you'll definitely be moving in the next couple of years. You're going to find your place of living and put down those roots, so which is absolutely incredible. All right, Aquarius, have a wonderful January, and we'll talk to you again next month. Bye for now. Hey, Pisces, let's talk about January and where I think your focus is going to be this month. So look at all that energy piled up in Capricorn there in your 11th house. So this is the house of hopes, wishes, dreams, long-term goals and objectives. This is also the house of friends, friendship groups, circles, groups, associations that you belong to. This also represents, though, your role in these circles that you belong to. So that's where I think your focus is definitely going to be this month, especially with, like, yeah, look at this stellium. Like, yeah, there's definitely going to be a lot of action going on in this area of your life. And then the sun moves into your 12th house on January the 20th. So this is a quieter part of your chart, but if you are into the metaphysical, spirituality, this is awesome. This is absolutely incredible. And this is also setting you up for your birthday cycle coming up, Pisces. So quieter transit with the sun moving into the 12th house. You might want to like sleep all the time. I know when the sun moves into my 12th house, all I want to do is like sleep all the time and I'm tired. But my dreams are very active. Like you'll have very active, vivid dreams. Or if you already do, they're going to get amped up. Well, especially with Pluto in here. Yeah, don't get me started. That's like a 10-hour conversation right there. But that's where I think your focus is going to be, is like you're going to be busy, 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 busy. And then once the 20th comes around, I think you'll start to slow down naturally, and that's okay. That's a good thing because you're recharging your batteries. You're cleaning things up. You're cleaning out the closet, so to speak, and then you're going to start fresh once the sun pops into your sign. Okay, so that's where I think your focus is going to be. Also, I don't think I mentioned this, you might start working on things behind the scenes, especially with Pluto there. You're really going to start working on things and transforming things for the better. But yeah, we'll talk about Pluto in a couple minutes here. But yeah, with the sun there, you could be working on projects behind the scenes over the next month or so. Okay, new moon, again, up in that 11th house. So this is planting those seeds of intention, Pisces, of what you want to manifest. Keep in mind, this is your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. This is technically a lucky house, Pisces. And on top of it, it's making sextiles, it's making opportunity aspects to your planets, placements, points in Pisces. This is good news. This is good news. So this is opportunity coming your way. And this could hit any area of your life because you have Saturn, the ruler of this new moon, in your first house. So I would say the sky's the limit here, Pisces. Call in whatever you want. And again, this is the house of luck. So call in whatever it is that your heart desires. And then it will manifest at least within 6 months when we have a Capricorn full moon in this area of your life. Incredible energy. And it's making a trine down to Uranus there in your 3rd house of communication, of synchronicity, of transportation, or however you get around. Community falls in this house as well. Siblings, cousins, neighbors, your neighborhood. Education, teaching also falls, and short distance travel as well falls in this house, Pisces. So anything that's related to that, this is also a blessing coming in around the 11th of January. Now, this might come out of nowhere though. Like this might be shocking or coming out of the blue because it is Uranus. So it's like, I don't know, expect the unexpected. You're probably thinking, well, is it going to be good or bad? I don't know. I don't know because it's Uranus, but I'm an optimist. So, and because this is a harmonious trine, I'm going to say this is a good thing. Maybe you're definitely going to be getting some sort of good news. Maybe you're going to be hearing good news about an older sibling, if you have an older sibling, or you're going to hear good news or have good news about a friend or an association or group that you belong to. This is infusing good, positive energy. But again, I'm taking this higher. It's not a square, it's a flowing, harmonious trine. So that's how I'm reading this energy for you, Pisces. Plus, on top of it, Uranus is again making opportunity aspects to your sign. So this could even have something to do with a relationship, a partnership as well. Yeah, absolutely. Like the sky's the limit. I already said it. Call in whatever you want, Pisces. Call in whatever it is that you want, because then Saturn's going to crystallize that for you and bring that into form. But Saturn is slow. So Saturn's going to make you put in the work. Saturn's not going to bring you a windfall, but Saturn will make you put in the work and set you up. Well, you're setting yourself up, Pisces, for the next 30 years of your life. You're in a brand new 30-year cycle when it comes to, well, all areas of your life. First house stuff touches all areas of your life. So you're starting brand new. This is a slow and steady wins the race transit, but this is going to set you up for success over the next 30 years of your life, which is incredible. So take advantage of this new moon. Absolutely. Do a ritual or not. Write down your hopes, your wishes, your dreams. Just get them out of your head or type them into your phone, whatever you prefer. Yeah, blessings. Definitely blessings are coming in, Pisces. Okay. Unexpected messages too, if I didn't already say that, like unexpected communication could be coming through too. Be open to downloads as well. That's a possibility too. Okay, let's move on here. Full moon in Leo. Full moon lighting up your busy, busy, busy 6th house. So this is day-to-day duty, responsibilities, our daily habits, routines. This is also health, diet, nutrition, and this is also the house of our pets and the workplace. If you work, workplace, work, co-workers, colleagues, people that work around you, it's your work environment. So something's coming to a culmination point here. For those of you that work in a regular work environment, this could be like a dramatic exit with a coworker. Not so much you, could be you. I don't know. You'll have to let me know, but it could be you, but it could be a dramatic exit of a coworker. I'm not so much seeing a boss. It could be a boss because this is trining your 10th house. Or if you have your midheaven running through Sagittarius, and if this full moon hits that midheaven, it could be a dramatic exit of a boss. Again, this is a conclusion. This is a culmination point. Maybe it's you quitting and moving on to a new career. That's a possibility. This could be the ending, or again, a culmination point, something to do with health, pets, diet, nutrition. This could be an aha moment when it comes to your health. This could be like a wake-up call to improve your health. Again, Saturn is already asking you to do this. So, yeah, I don't know if you're watching for your ascendant or sun or even moon, but like Saturn's no joke when it comes to your health. So Saturn is also going to task you and test you when it comes to your health and well-being. Absolutely. I'm not dooming and glooming here. Like Saturn's just going to get you back on track. And this full moon could be highlighting something around this time. Now, the full moon does square Jupiter. Not the end of the world. Like Jupiter is your ancient ruling planet. Jupiter just expands anything it touches. So this could be, this could be a work opportunity. This really could be indecisiveness. Like maybe you get an offer, or maybe you catch wind of a new opportunity and you're like, but I don't want to leave my job. It could be that type of energy. This is an excess energy, so it could be spending too much money. This could be if you're in the market for buying a vehicle. Actually, it's a great time to buy a vehicle when you have Jupiter moving through the 3rd house. And keep in mind, you have this energy until May. Great time to buy a vehicle. But watch the cash. Like, make sure you can afford it. Make sure you can afford the payments. If you can't pay cash up front, make sure you can afford that lease payment or loan payment, because your eyes are going to be bigger than your wallet. So instead of going after maybe a practical vehicle, you're going to want to buy like some crazy luxurious vehicle, especially with the moon being in Leo, is all about luxury and going big or going home. So be mindful of that. It's just an excess transit. Pisces. Nothing to worry about. It's just be mindful of cash flow. Be mindful of, this could even, yeah, this could have something to do with your career, work, retirement, whatever it is that you do on a day-to-day basis. This could even have something to do with father figures or mother figures in your life at this time. Maybe it's not you. Like I said, maybe it's not going to affect you, but it's going to affect the people around you. That's going to affect you. It's going to ripple out to you in some way, shape, or form. But anyway, nothing to worry about. It is what it is. It's something that was set into motion 6 months ago when we had the Leo new moon in this sector of your life. So yeah, think back to that time, and this should be a culmination point, a finishing off of something. Venus in Sagittarius. This is incredible for you, Pisces. Speaking of work, this is, you have this energy for 4 weeks. So this is incredible for going to the boss and asking for a raise, or if you own a business or sell products online, this is phenomenal for raising your rates. Pisces, raise those rates. That could be a possibility as well. All in all, you should be attracting more money into your life. This also makes you look good from a status perspective. So you might look really good, again, depending on what you do for work or whatever on a day-to-day basis. Even if you're retired, if you volunteer or whatever it is that you do, that you put yourself out there in the public eye, if you do anything online, this makes you look really good to bosses, to work colleagues, to something that you're doing online. It's going to attract good attention your way, and it should attract money. Like bonuses, raises, like I said, not a bad time to go to the boss and ask for a raise, or at least bring it up in conversation, because again, 4 weeks of this energy. So take advantage of this energy. Also, I don't know if I mentioned or not, but really good month to tackle hard stuff. If there's anything in your life that you put off, really good time to get it done. Just get it done. Mars is going to help you do that. Mars gives us so much traction when Mars pops into an earth sign, and then also you have Mercury there. So this is the month of getting shit done, Pisces. If I already didn't say this. If I already said this, I'm sorry. I feel like I forgot to say this, but this is such a productive month to finally move forward, finally get some traction. I feel like I've been saying that for a couple months now, but Jupiter is now direct. Uranus is going to be direct at the end of January, so things should start to pick up from a productivity standpoint. Also, Pisces, for those of you that are artists or musicians or anything to do with the arts and entertainment, downloads are going to start coming in. You're going to start getting those downloads from the ethers thanks to Uranus turning direct at the end of January. So that is going to pick up for you. Your creative juices are going to start flowing again. I know with Saturn in your sign, that's not easy. I know I keep going back to that, but you do have Neptune in your sign that's almost ready to pop out of your sign in the next, I think we got a couple years to go yet. But regardless, Uranus is going to start moving forward, and it's going to start bringing you those downloads, which in turn you can, well, manifest whatever you want. More work, more income, more money, more attracting more people into your life, whatever it is that you want. So let me see here. Anything else? Anything else? Yeah, so Pluto's been transforming your friendship circles, groups, associations that you belong to, your hopes, your wishes, your dreams, your long-term goals, your long-term vision. Pluto's been transforming that area of your chart for the past 15, 16 years, since 2008. Pluto is now popping into your hidden 12th house. So this is really, really, really interesting, Pisces. If you know an Aquarian or Aquarius, talk to them about this transit, because Aquarius just had this transit for the last, again, 15, 16 years. So talk to an Aquarian if you're curious of what they experienced. But just keep an open mind, though. It doesn't mean whatever they tell you is not going to be the same as what's going to happen to you. You're a different sign, you're a different element, you're a different modality, and this is a different sign that Pluto is moving into. Where Aquarius had it in Capricorn, that's a different energy than Aquarius. So for you, Pisces, I'm just going to throw out some ideas here, okay? This is a quieter area of the chart. I'm going to be honest. I remember when I experienced Pluto going through my 12th house, it wasn't so much about me. Like, there wasn't really a lot of, how do I say this, like external manifestations, but from a, like, this is going to clean out your closet from a psychological standpoint, from a spiritual standpoint. This is going to strip you down to your core soul. If you're a spiritual person or into spirituality, this is going to completely transform your spiritual path, so to speak, in a good way. Because you could be on a path right now that you think is true to you, but I have a feeling that's going to change for you, Pisces. International travel, I think, is going to be really eye-opening for you. You're going to have a lot of aha moments, a lot of synchronicity or spiritual encounters. I have no doubt, Pisces, you're going to have paranormal experiences with Pluto moving through this 12th house. This is a 20-year transit, okay? So all of this is not coming down the pipe this month, okay? This is just the beginning of something new. Think back to, if I didn't already say this, March, April, May, June of 2023. What happened back then? What started? What ended, for that matter? Endings also might be more prominent in your life. And I know this is a 20-year transit, so it's not like you're going to have 20 years of endings, but you just might notice them more because, again, Pluto is cleaning out the closet for you for when Pluto pops into your first house in 20 years, which is going to be crazy exciting for you, depending on your age, of course, okay? If you're definitely on the younger side, man, oh man, like, yeah, this is going to be really incredible once Pluto pops into Pisces, but that's, I don't even want to think about that. That's 20 years out. I don't even know if I'm going to be here in 20 years. So, but think back to that time. What started early in 2023? It's going to pick up again. You know, the Sun and Pluto are coming together on the 20th of January, approximately, shining a light on this again for you and giving you just a sliver, just a crumb of what is to come in the next 20 years, Pisces. This is huge. Like, you're going to, your soul is going to go through a transformation. You're going to clean out the psychological closet. You're going to be working on a lot of things on the back end that you're going to slowly bring out to the forefront. And again, Saturn is helping you do that as well. Because Saturn just went through here. Saturn just cleaned out your closet, and now you're in a new 30-year cycle with Saturn. You're going to leave behind a big legacy, Pisces. Whatever it is that you're working on and trying to bring to light, you're going to kill it. You're going to just, I don't mean that literally, but you know what I'm talking about. Like, you're going to be a rock star. You're going to be a superstar. Whatever it is, you're going to be well known for it, but you need to give it time. Saturn is time. Pluto is a slow ass. Pluto's not going anywhere fast. So this is a crazy long transit. Now, where I'd be curious, Pisces, where I could dive into more of this for you is if I had your chart in front of me, okay? And I'm not trying to do a sales pitch here, okay? I'm not all about that. But if you have any planets, points, or placements in Aquarius, in Leo, in Scorpio, or Taurus, that's going to add an additional layer to your transformational journey, okay? But I think I was saying earlier, like I remember when this was happening to me, what I noticed is things happening in other people's lives that I was connected to, so it affected me some way, whether it was psychologically or physically. Like whether I was watching family members go through something or friends go through something or something to do connected with your career, like what you do on a day-to-day basis. It didn't exactly happen to me, but it happened to other people, and then I had to be there for them. You know, I was kind of like their rock that they could lean on. So I'm not saying it's going to manifest the same way for you, Pisces, but I hope this gives you, I don't know, just a couple things to think about, a few things to think about. I'll be talking about this a lot more, you know, Pluto transiting Aquarius, because we're going to have some really incredible trines once Jupiter and Uranus pop into Gemini, your 4th house. That's when you're going to see manifestation start coming to light in your Gemini area of your house and also in your career sector. Yeah, definitely your career sector as well is going to go through some transformation. So anyway, I'll stop there, Pisces. But all in all, a good month to start getting some traction, start moving forward in multiple areas of your life. Take advantage of this energy. So I wish you a wonderful January, and we'll see you back here next month. Bye for now.